sure this thing works. Yes, it does. Awesome. All right. Let's do this. It'll be soon, my friend. It'll be soon. Gil with a 4-month reset. Let's get 4 bonks here. How you doing, dude? 4 bonks for you. Oh, same old, same old. As always, much, much appreciated. I feel like I should have music playing while I do this because sometimes it's just too damn quiet. Alright. Oh shit, you know what? I bet I have to resize this because I bet after I did, yeah. I need to reinstall Modo at one point and it fucked up my dash. I'll keep this on the play. It's not the best in the world, but it'll work. You know, I still have not played a ton of V29 other than just the stuff that Boyne and I have been doing. I have not been racing much. I haven't raced since Sunday. Yeah, I have not raced since. Go mode mitts? Oof. That's a little out there. I don't think... Boy, I can't remember the last time I had Go mode mitts. This is Storm. Yep. If I get a land here, I'm in great shape. Son of a fuck. Wow. Great start here, ladies and gentlemen. Great start. I'm going to let Storm basically just win here because I didn't draw a fucking land. Shit. Yeah, he's probably off. Well, I do have a Scoos in play, so, you know, he's not... It's going to be interesting when he tries to go for the Past in Flames. Okay, he's just doing this. Yeah, okay, he's doing it for the Scoos clear because, yeah, it's going to be too difficult to beat this. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It means he's got, you know, next turn he'll try to go off. Which, if I can drop this Blood Moon, I'll still be in decent shape. Yeah, the Scoos was probably preventing him from going off there, so... Land. Oh, God damn it. Really? Well, now I lose. I can't win this. Stuck on 2, huh? Wow. Okay. Well, this one I'm going to say yes to. If this lands, I actually still have a shot here. Because that's going to force him to use... I mean, it's probably not going to land. It's probably going to get remanded. Yeah, I got remanded. Now he knows what I'm on. I mean, if that lands, it's actually still good. Oh, wow, he discarded a ritual. That's really bad. When your storm opponent discards rituals, that's a really bad sign. So if he doesn't go off here and I draw another land, I'm going to Chandra and then go for the Brawl. Wow, he's still... I mean, if he's holding remands back, then that's something, but... My guess is he's got to be holding remand. Okay, substantiate. Yeah, that's the other one. Doesn't draw a card off this one, though, which is important. I'm shocked he does not have the... He doesn't have what he needs to go off. Alright, Manamorphose, that's one. There's the gifts. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, you just scooped it. There's no way you win there. Alright. Yeah, you don't win at that point. The Blood Moons, as good as they can be, are probably not great in this matchup. This is the one change that this version made. Yo, Dread, what's up, dude? Is I put the Glory in this one. I'm testing one Glorybringer with a one Storm Breath, and I'm seeing how that works. That's basically the change I made here. So I'm probably going to take the Blood Moons out. Even though they're not bad, they're not good enough, because they can just go off with Manamorphose. The Stone Rains and the Molten Rains are actually great. And I definitely don't want to take out the Trackers. The Courser's probably not... Courser's probably way slow for this. Maybe we'll do this and put the 2 Blood Moons back in. Put 2 in there. I think that's fair. I could also go Anger the Gods, but this would effectively be just a 1-for-1. And I do have 3 other ways of actually dealing with it. I'm okay with this. The Trinner Spheres are obviously the big one. This is really not a good matchup. I probably would have been fine if I had drawn a fucking land last game. You got to keep this because of what's in the hand. Although I'm not really thrilled about this keep. Unless I draw a Utopia Sprawl, then I'm super thrilled about this keep. Because if I draw a Utopia Sprawl, I get a turn 2 Bloodbraid Elf. That would be something else. So we went bottom with the Serum Visions. Give me a Sprawl here. Right, that's fine. Yeah, if you keep the Storm deck off mana early on, it's really difficult for them to win at that point. So just a land here would be great. Molten Rain's fine. I'll take a Molten Rain. Just keep him down to no permanence. Again, land here would be phenomenal for the Bloodbraid Elf. He's almost to the point where he's going to be running out of land here really soon. So how you guys doing tonight? He went bottom top, so he's got another land. Here's our 4th land. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. That's a scoop. Yeah, they're not going to beat Trinisphere. That was delicious. On the draw... I don't think this changes any. The Glorybringer might be just a touch slow. I mean, maybe Anger might be slightly better than Glorybringer in this matchup, but it is still some removal. I think I'm still going to keep this in. This is one of those matchups where I like having the Glorybringer and where the Storm Breath is just weak. I'm trying to hedge my dragons, basically, is what I'm trying to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, turn 2 Trinisphere. Yes, we're going to keep this. We are keeping this shit. If that lands, that is going to be really difficult to beat. I also have a Molten Rain. And there's the Blood Moon on the backup. All right, I got to think this out. How do I want to set this turn up? So we could go... I'm going to go with the Arbor Elf. Even though it potentially opens me up for him just playing Grape Shot. I think it's the safe play here. Because then we can Utopia Sprawl, play Relic, play Trinisphere. And if he wastes just a straight up Grape Shot on my Arbor Elf, I'm okay with that. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. And I could also just do the Bloodbraid here, but so let's do that. Yes. Utopia Sprawl. Calling red. Untap. 4 mana. I want to make sure I've got this. This is the way I want to do this. Yeah. Relic. Trinisphere. Exile that now. This doesn't matter. Now this does... How does this work? As long as each spell that would cost less than 3 mana will still cost... I wonder how does this actually interact? I don't know. Is that Okay, he's got to empty the Warrens. Alright. That's not the end of the world here. I mean, I just played the Bloodbraid Elf. Right? I just played Bloodbraid Elf here. Chandra doesn't do shit. And then I can leave the Relic back if I want to pop it. Yeah, well, Molten Rain, that Steam Vents. Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah. Because it's still, even though it costs for free, it costs at least 4. That's a good point. I totally forgot how that interaction worked. Each spell that will cost 3 less costs 3 mana. Okay, yeah, because that says you cast it for free, but that overrides it. All right, that's... Yeah, that makes sense. It's still worth it. Alright, so now I just maintain. I'd love another land here. There we go. Alright, so... I mean, I could Molten Rain and take him off as red. And then follow it up with a Blood Moon, maybe? I think that's actually the best play here. So we get a Forest. So we go... Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do Molten Rain... Or I'm going to do the Blood Moon first. Actually, which one do I undo this? Hold up. I could also just play the Chandra. It's like, which one do I care more about? I think I care more about the Blood Moon... Or about the Molten Rain than the Blood Moon. So we're going to cast the Molten Rain here. The Chandra, if he has a removal spell, is not going to hit anyway. So let's Molten Rain. And that might get remanded. Yeah, it's going to get remanded here. Oh, Gifts. Okay. And Gifts I don't really care about. I mean, it's a thing, but it's like, I don't really care. He's probably going to go land. He's going to go for land here. That's what I would do. Yeah, 4 land and a Shattering Spree. So Graveyard's got to be the Shattering Spree, and then the what do we want to give him? I think we're going to give him the Shivan Reef and the Steam Vents. Yeah, because he's going to have to do this untapped. So we don't want to give him the Canal. It's a freebie. So yeah, we'll just go like that. Makes sense. And then let's untap. We'll play the Blood Moon. And pass. Now, if we just keep drawing LD, we can nail the islands here. I guess it didn't really matter. I guess, yeah, in reality, it didn't matter. I was going to play the Blood Moon. It didn't matter which lands I gave him. All right, there he comes. He's bringing them. So we'll do a block. Heretic Ritual. Empty the Warrens #2. Jesus. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means we can't do that. So if we do Chandra, we could do Chandra and Bloodbraid and take out the Brawl. And then just play the Bloodbraid Elf and then just give up whatever gets hit here. And then that will put 5 counters on the Chandra, which means he would have to Alpha Strike the Chandra just to eat it. If I do it that way. If I go down and kill the Brawl. So if I do this, go up. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, Chandra, up it, untap, play Bloodbraid Elf. That's going to put 5 counters on that. He's got 7 creatures. This is going to be tapped. I could eat 2 creatures if he attacks, and then Chandra's going to bite it. Just not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I still have this relic. I haven't been using it. It's really close. I think like the Chandra is probably not going to do anything. So I might as well use it as a lightning rod because it's going to force him to attack. So that's going to force him in. He's just going to swing with all of his goblins. You know, I'll block 2. And then Chandra dies. And now from this point forward, I have to keep Relic untapped. Because I think I'm probably going to eat this next turn. Yeah, they're all coming to Chandra, yeah. Yeah, that was expected. So we're just going to eat 2 dudes. Stomping Ground. We're going to hold this. I think I'm going to burn the Relic here. No, there's no need. Let's just pass. There's really no need to burn the Relic here. I'm at 12. I'm pretty comfortable at 12 right now. There's another Gifts Ungiven. So he's fighting through this Trinisphere really well. He's just going for attrition. Really should just start popping that. All right, so wipe away. Oh, okay. So he's got the Echoing Truth here. It's tricky. So we can't give him another Gifts Ungiven. That much we know. Do we give him both the Echoing Truth and the Wipe Away? Is that what this is? I don't want to give him the Shattering Spree. I mean, he can Echoing Truth my Bloodbraid off. That's not the end of the world. I really don't give a shit. But I don't want to give him the Shattering Spree because I don't want to preemptively pop my Relic. So I have to give him the Wipe Away and the Echoing Truth, I think. I think that's the right play here. So during his turn, is this when he casts spell, make a copy of a replicate? Yeah, yeah. So he could, if I give him the Shattering Spree, he could hit them both in one shot because this does not get cast. He's got the mana to do it. So we'll get the Shattering Spree. We'll get rid of the gifts. So wipe away Echoing Truth. Yeah, that sounds right. The wipe away will hit the Trinisphere. He'll hold the Truth back. He could get the Blood Moon if he really wanted to. He's not going to attack the Bloodbraid Elves. I mean, he could, but that would be really fucking stupid. And we just, again, we can't give him the gifts ungiven, so let's go like that. So he's going to do it on my turn. Again, I'm not really concerned about the relic pop here. We're gonna have the mana back anyway. I mean, we might as well just hit a land here. It's not gonna do us any good anyway, so we got to keep the Arbor Elf back because I do want this to actually eat a goblin. Oh. He remanded it. Okay. That's a little surprising. He knows that I can just reuse this. But that means I do have to play the Stomping Ground. That's actually kind of a problem. I have to keep the one mana out for the Relic. It has to remain up. It's like there's no point in actually using the Relic tap ability at this point. I kind of forgot about it for the first few turns, and now it doesn't matter. So, yeah, let's just play the Stomping Ground. We'll just... I mean, the only difference, the only reason you don't want to do that is because of the Tireless Tracker. Remember, he's got the Wipe Away and he's got the Echoing Truth. So when he goes off, he's got to go off in one turn. Because I'm just going to follow it up. Unless he has Counter Magic in his hand, he's able to stop the Trinisphere from coming back down. We might as well start eating his shit. Why not? Because, you know, reasons. He's just going to get rid of his land. And there's the Tireless Tracker. That's why I didn't want to do that. I don't even think I play this here, right? Do I? No, I guess it doesn't. It really doesn't matter if I play this or not. Because he's gonna be able to bounce the Blood Moon anyway. He's got it at his disposal. And I'm actually trying to get his health down a little bit. He has the tools in his hand already to do this. Yeah, here comes the Wipe Away. Yep. Oh, he's Wipe Awaying the Relic. Interesting. Well, we got to eat what's in here. It's too much to not to do, so... Yeah, oh, that's right, yeah. So the Wipe Away happens. There's nothing I can do about it. So he's going to do that, and then he pops the Trinisphere on the other one. That makes sense. It's still, he's going to be so low. He needs everything in his hand here. I mean, if he might have it. There's the Echoing Truth, right. Which means he needs to have multiple Manamorphose. Otherwise, that made no sense. Okay. There's the Desperate into Manamorphose. I think he's got this. If that last card is Manamorphose, he's got it. Yeah, I think he's got this. Shit, he actually fought through Trinisphere. Yeah, I did that wrong. I should have popped that when I had the chance. That was a mistake. I was thinking he was going to do that backwards. He was going to go for the Trinisphere first and not the Relic, but yeah, that actually makes sense. So let's make sure he picks the right ones. I'm sure he will. All he needs is 3 cards, and he's fine. Let's make sure he picks the right ones. Just get past some flames and 2 rituals. The game is over. Wait a sec. Okay, actually, that's not the end of the world here. Okay, so interestingly enough, okay, no, he picked the right ones. Is there any way around this? If you give him the Manamorphose, you take away the Manamorphose and that pops there. 1. Does he have... 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah. I had my mindset backwards on that one. Actually, that was a mistake. I had my mindset backwards in regards to the usage of the wipe away. I thought he was going to do that the other way, but yeah, that actually makes more sense. That makes more sense. Yeah, knowing he had the wipe away in the hand, I should have popped that earlier. Which actually made more sense to attack the island. Yeah, I misplayed the shit out of that. I wasn't thinking about that. That was a mistake. Yeah, I probably punted that game away. I'm pretty sure I punted that game away. I should have had that. Oh, fuck. There's only two decks that play turn 1 Mountain. This is one of them. So I'm going to lose game 1. I don't think I've ever beaten Burn game 1. This also could be like an 8-whack deck or something like that. Or I've seen Goblin decks run this, but the problem here is this is a Lightning Rod. Hopefully he doesn't get Searing Blazed or Searing Blood. And I should have had that last game. I should have had that last game. The proper line there would have been to do the Molten Rain the way that I did it. And then he's going to respond the way that he did with the Remand. And then you recast it. Yeah, he's got the Searing Blaze. This match is unwinnable game 1. At least I have the 2 Scoozes. And then once that occurs, then you attack the island. And that might be enough to hold him off. That was the proper line of play there. Because that actually keeps him off of Wear-Away. Yeah, I wasn't... Again, I was thinking backwards on that. I was thinking he was going to attack the Trinisphere first, but it makes all the sense in the world to attack the Relic first. I've never seen a Burn deck play Manamorphose. Okay. That's odd. Did you just do that into a fucking land for a Searing Blaze? Oh, you suck. I think he did. Right, and then he has to echo the moon. Exactly. I was thinking backwards on that, but it made perfect sense the way that he ran that. He's playing Manamorphose in his Burn deck just for Swift Spear? That's really fucking weird. I need an untapped land here. That is not it. I mean, I'm going to do this and go to 2 and then go back up to 3, but... I'm basically screwed. This match is nigh unwinnable game 1. It's such a difficult matchup game 1. Yeah, that's fine. This is such a difficult matchup game 1. I don't think I've ever beaten that deck game 1. The good news is I get to go like this. It's a really easy board. It is an incredibly easy board in out. There are 2 or 3 matches that have this sideboard strategy. That has to go away. Oh, God, that's horrible. I have to keep this. I don't think I could drop the 5. The problem with the burn matchup is Arbor Elf is very weak, so it doesn't set up that explosive 3 that you want. Ugh. I guess if he gets the heavy creature draw, this is really good. Because then he'll go creature, creature, I can sweep, and then follow with Trinisphere. But I do not want these. I'll keep it, but boy, I'm not happy with it. We got to keep the land here. It's like you kind of have to keep this one, but you really don't want to. Ah, that last game is bugging me. That last game is bugging me. I should not have flossed that game. I had my line. My mind was on the wrong line. That's all it was. You know, I had the line to my head, and I was convinced that's what he was going to take. And it was the wrong line. It's because I don't play Storm. It's like I don't think I've ever played Storm, but I mean, he had the right line. He played it right. I just had the wrong line in my head. That was the problem. Excuse me. And he's in the tank, or he's taking a pee, one or the other. I really hate this keep. I mean, with Trinisphere, it's got an advantage because if he keeps the 2-land hand, I can effectively shut him out on turn 3. Or if he misses his second land drop, which burn decks have the tendency to do if you're stupid and keep 1-landers, which you should never do. Or this could be a Goblin Guide right here and set me up. Or it could be none of the above, and he just passes the turn. It makes his anger slightly weaker, which means he'll end a turn bolt me. I can't imagine Burn deck keeping no 1-drops in their hand. Except apparently I found the one guy that does that. Okay. I think here we just land the Trinisphere. And we just slam this. I mean, he'll cast something in response, which is fine. So he'll fetch out a red white, and he'll like Boros Charm me or something, or he'll. The fuck are you playing? There's the bolt. Okay. What kind of hand did you keep? Now, the thing I don't want to see here is fetch into Sacred Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, we're going to get our... That's right, yeah. Sorry. We have Trinisphere in play, that's right. I don't have a follow-up anyway. And I think I actually... Well, this is going to fetch out a forest, so... And we have double red, so we'll just go like that. This will actually search out... Well, actually, no, never mind. I cited out my Blood Moon, so there's no reason this needs to search out anything other than a Stomping Ground. I don't... Yeah, you're not casting anything. You can try, but... Why would you keep a hand like that? That's just ridiculous. He won't make that mistake again. I mean, my worst fear is that he plays a Stomping Ground and then he has the Revelry for the Trinisphere. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm just gonna play Dragons. There is no reason not to do this and just go aggro. I can outrace anything he's got now. And even if he does happen to clear the ground for anything, I've got the Finks. So yeah, that was a weird game. That was a really weird game. Super weird game. Yeah, I mean, there's no change in this deck. I love seeing all that LD on the sidelines there. Actually, I mean, Blood Moon is actually not horrible against Burn. There's just better things to do. You just want to go with a life gain and go big. If you can gum up the ground and force them to top deck the win, the Kitchen Finks will eventually overtake the game. There's no better feeling in this matchup than going Bloodbraid into Kitchen Finks. I'm gonna keep this. It's not a great hand. This is a decent hand against the creature matchup again. There's Anger of the Gods, obviously. The Utopia Sprawl is fine. The Chandra and the Primal are gonna make this work. So I'm gonna keep this. It'll be turn 1 Utopia Sprawl. This one will stick. And if he does have like the heavy creature deck or creature hand, this is going to be a great time here. And that's not the creature start. All right, so it's a Rift Bolt. Heath actually is not too bad here. I'm not opposed to this. So let's go ahead and take. We'll do the red here. Because we want to burn one of these Heath into a forest. I do play one Cinderglade in here just for the aggro matchups. So I want to get a second basic out so that I can search up a fetch for duel for free. He's on the one lander too. He's in luck that I sighted out all my LD. He's in luck on this one, but I mean he's stuck on the one lander. If I do happen to pull a Trinisphere out of my ass, the game's over. And basically I just need to get the Primal Command, which it looks like I'll survive for it. There is the Swift Spear. That's fine. Okay, in this case, let's just go ahead and get the because I'm going to use Chandra next turn. So I'm probably going to use Chandra and the minus just to kill the Swift Spear, because that means his next burn spell is probably going to go to Chandra, which I'm cool with. I don't have a problem with it. So let's just get the Stomping Ground. Get that out of the deck. And then next turn we'll do Heath into Forest into Chandra. That'll drop me to what, to 11? And then follow that one up with a Primal Command, and then I should be okay. Because I'll probably Primal Command to do life gain, and oh, Scooz is good too. That's going to be a great follow-up. I'll probably Primal Command into a... I'll just do gain 7, get a Kitchen Finks. And that's effectively 11 life against a burn deck. That's on 3 cards and 1 land. So get the Forest here. Drop the Chandra. And again, we're just going to minus this because there's no reason to keep this thing alive at this point. And again, if he draws burn and he wants to attack the Chandra, I'm cool with this. It also puts it in the yard, and I can eat it with the Scooz later, so... That's food for the Scooz. That Anger is going to rot in my hand. I'll probably never cast it. I think the worst card he could draw here would be another Swift Spear. There's the Stomping Ground. Tapped? Does he have another Swift Spear or a Goblin Guide? Either or. I mean, that's what I don't want to see here. Lava Spike. Okay. That's, again... Ooh, he's going up high. He's going for it. That's going to be a huge problem. Because, yeah, we're just going to command this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, yeah. We'll be fine. We'll just go command into Kitchen Finks, and then... That'll get me back up to 15, and then I got 4 floating. And then I have Storm Breath back up. Yeah, this will be fine. So let's go ahead and let's play the Heath. We'll go to 7. Let's get the 1 Cinderglade out of the deck. And we are going to gain 7 life and search for a creature. Get Mr. Kitchen Finks. We'll just exile. No, it's a good card, but I don't care about it. Now I'm back up to 14. Plus I have basically 4 life floating. Yeah, he's just gonna skip that. I don't blame him. He's probably. I don't think it's possible for him to come back and win that one. Gain 11. 1 card basically turns into a gain 11 against a burn deck that's on a mull to 5 on the play. That's going to be really difficult. So, God, I'm still... Oh, that Storm matchup's killing me. Absolutely had that Storm wind. Had it in the bag, and I just didn't think... I did not think of the right line there. That's... that one's gonna haunt me. Oh, we have a Serum powder deck? Yes, we do. Okay. So it's colorless Eldrazi. So we're going to keep this. And you went straight down to 6. So we're going to keep the Stone Rain hand here. We actually have the turn 2 Bloodbraid Elf too. This is the turn 2 Bloodbraid Elf. Because I can freely cast the Arbor Elf turn 1. Because this has no answer for it. There's the Temple. So he does have the first half of this. So Glorybringer is actually amazing in this matchup. So I'm totally happy with that. So as long as he doesn't go Temple into Thought-Knot Seer, I'm okay here. Mutavault, that's fine. You're going to do a, what's it called, the 3-2? Yeah, that little guy. Yeah, that guy. Reshaper. Couldn't think of the name. Okay, which one do we want to do here? I think we just go straight with the Stone Rain on the Temple. I think that's a no-brainer. Wait, we'll cancel that. That's not the way we want to do this. Is there any reason not to just play this out this way? Because I can do just Forest into Sprawl into Stone Rain. It doesn't matter. And then I can follow it up with the Glorybringer. So, yeah, we'll do it that way. And then I could also just do the Bloodbraid Elf, so... I mean, that should put a huge damper on this. Smuggler's Copter. That's one I haven't seen in this build. Alright. That's fair. So I think that I just play the Glorybringer, right? So 1, 2, and just 3, 4, 5. I like the 1/1 on the Glorybringer. So let's exert. Hopefully he doesn't get a land off of it. And is a waste. Okay, so he does get a land. And we'll just play the Stomping Ground tapped. There's no reason to waste it on that. He's got the 4. I thought Not Seer would actually be bad here. There it is. He's going to take my only card. So the good news is that, I mean, he's going to be able to Smuggler's Copter here, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Unfortunately, I can't use... I mean, the Glorybringer is going to be on tap for an additional turn. So it's... This is interesting. I've never seen the Copter in this build. It's interesting. Yeah, Chalice is done here, so... Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I mean, I'm going to get the Thought-Knot Seer next turn, but that's unfortunate. Sure. We just need all we really need at this point is another ground force. That's all we care about, is just something else on the ground. I'm just going to give up the Arbor Elf here. I'm going to chump while I can. Yep. I like this. That's actually really cool. I have not seen that in this build. The 2 life is more important than a potential card draw off the off. Oh, there's the Tireless Tracker. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We attack. We kill the Seer. We play the Tracker. Play the Foothills. Pop the Foothills. Go to 9. He's got 2 cards in his hand. He's going to attack for 3. It's going to drop me down to 6. I'm going to be able to draw 2 cards next turn. Actually, he can take me down to 4 with the Mutavault. Nah, I think that's still the right play. Hey, Addy, no. I have not finished it. I needed to get some testing in this week. I actually need to test this Glorybringer in this deck. It's the one change I made to this deck. Is that I split the Storm Breath, so I went with 1 and 1 instead of 2. We'll finish it later this week. So we need to go ahead and play the Glorybringer here and take down the Thought-Knot Seer. It does open us up to take 5 next turn, which will drop us down to effectively 4. We do have the Tireless Tracker that we're not going to be able to actually use until the turn after. So most likely this is just going to kill the Thought-Knot Seer. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play the Tireless Tracker. If I draw an LD spell, then this changes it. Oh, okay. Well, then yes, I'm speaking foreign languages. What do you? Oh shit, that's a Dismember. He's got fucking everything. Remember, this is he was mulled to 6 and he had a Serum Powder. Jesus, that sucks. He drew everything. He fucking drew everything here. Alright, so we're going to do it this way. We're going to go and sack the Clue now. Not the time to be drawing land here. God damn it. I think I might actually just chump the Thought-Knot Seer. If your last card... Oh, Jesus, another Matter Reshaper. Fuck. He drew everything. What a fucking... I mean, he had several Smuggler Copters turns, so... You're going to force me to chump with the Thought-Knot Seer. Chump the Thought-Knot Seer, aren't you? I don't think I win this. 2, 5... Yeah, I don't think there's any way I win this. Unless I draw Inferno... no, even with an Inferno Titan, I'm still going to lose to this, so... 3, 6, 8, yeah. Now, there's nothing else I can do here. You got to do it. And I drew another land, and what? Storm Breath doesn't do shit. Wow. He drew very, very well there. He drew incredibly well for what he had there. I don't think he's gonna put in the Grudge, or I don't think he's gonna put in the it's like I'm not concerned. Hi.
I'm going to bed.
All right, baby.
I love you.
I love you too, baby. We'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
You sleep good. All right. I'm not really too concerned about the Chalice. I do put the 1 Rex Sage in here just in case, but I'm not gonna put these in just for Chalice of the Void. Obviously, the Anger of the Gods is nuts. It just doesn't stop the Thought-Knot Seers, but the Blood Moons are tits. You gotta love that. So he drew very, very well there, considering. But again, he had Smuggler's Copter, so he did 3 loots off Smuggler's Copter. Oh man, I got all the shit I want, but nothing to use to play it. That's got to go back. This is a keep. Potentially an incredible keep. It's also got potential to be just awful. What am I at on this right now? 50, 53? Okay. Oh, that's right. That's off because of the Hollow One deck. I keep stats on these. So we got to keep this. Let's see what's on top. Is a Stomping Ground. I'm actually going to keep this on top because I need the third land. I can't get a 2-drop on a 3-drop on turn 2, so I'm just going to keep this on top and just not... I just won't pop any of these until turn 3. Ugh. Gemstone. That's okay, actually. Which means his turn 2 is not going to be near as good. So we'll go ahead and end a turn, Foothills, to get a second stomping ground. This will get a forest. And I will go 1 for 1. If this is a Reshaper, I don't really care. I'm going to use the Molten Rain on the Eldrazi Temple. And I'll just take 3 for a couple of turns. I'm perfectly fine with that. We'll get this Eldrazi Temple out of the way. That prevents him from getting to 4 mana next turn. So, we actually have a game here. I mean, this is going to be... These are going to be great. Oh, that's again, also really good here. So we're going to drop to 18, get a forest. Molten Rain out that temple. That'll keep him off 4 mana next turn. If he does another temple into a Reshaper, we probably just anger the gods. If he goes to, like, Mimic here... There's a Smuggler's Copter, okay. Now I've got a decision to make. Do I just play the anger here on the Matter Reshaper and 1 for 1? It's like I gotta keep that Smuggler's Copter at bay. Oh, I forgot about the... I should have put the Artifact Destruction there. Why didn't I do that? I was thinking about the Chalice, but the Copter's actually what got me last game. So I think I'm gonna anger here. And hope that he doesn't have a follow-up Matter Reshaper into another one. I could Molten Rain the Cavern, but I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm just going to anger here. Get this out of the play. If he doesn't have a third land, I'm in great shape. If he does follow that up with another one, or if he drops a Mutable to do it. There's a Scourge. Okay. And this is actually going to be a pain in my ass. Weird case here. It doesn't matter if this thing gets exiled with anger or not. It's still gonna hit. So there's a Mimic. Tireless Tracker. Shit. All right, so we got to hit the Mutavault here. We got to hopefully keep this thing in check. This is one of those weird cards. Shit. Stop drawing lands. Oh my god. He's got the fucking nuts here. He's going to hit me for 6. You know, I've had good luck with this deck in the past, but man, his draws have been fucking stellar. Courser of Crufix. Doesn't really do any good. So, I think the play is just anger. He'll be able to recast the Scourge and then Copter again and take me down to 3. But I don't really have another play. This Smuggler's Copter is actually pain. I don't know. I didn't put in the artifact removal. And we have to do this. It's unfortunate because he can cast this fucker from exile. It's like there's nothing... I can't stop that. He's got a creature to play. And is this a Thought-Knot Seer? Did you fucking just go right into Thought-Knot with this thing? Yes, you did. You dick. Unbelievable draws, man. Take the Courser here. You have to take the Courser. Because this puts lethal next turn. I can't really stop it. I need to rethink my strategy on this one, actually, because... I did. I got wrecked there. That's game. I got fucking wrecked. That's not a matchup I should lose like that. I should not be losing that matchup like that. I mean, I had a bad mold of 6. I had to keep that 6. Unfortunately, I died no Blood Moon or anything like that. Blood Moon kind of does that. I mean, you draw Blood Moon. I could have been very aggressive and just went for the Blood Moon, but come on. Well, this is a better hand. This is actually going to be a... Oh, no it's not, because I have that fucking Cinderglade. I love the Cinderglade in this deck, except when it's in your opening hand. It's a pain in the ass there. Oh, that solves it. Never mind. That's fine. That solves that issue. It actually curves out really nice 3/4/5. Unless he has a ghost quarter here or something. Flooded Strand. There's not many decks that play Flooded Strand, and all of them lose to Blood Moon. So he's going to get an island, probably. Yep. So if we're in luck, he doesn't have another island in his hand, or he's not playing... I mean, it's probably just Guy. So we'll just go like this and try to keep this thing under wraps. Hopefully, even if he has a remand here, I don't really care. Mana Leak would suck a little bit. Remand, I'm not as concerned about. Because I'll just try it again next turn. Ooh, 2 islands. Okay. Well, the play doesn't change. I could get super, super greedy and try to go for the Chandra. Oh, it's taking turns. Ugh. Oh, this matchup is horrible. Oh my god, this matchup is so horrible. Play a Jace. I would love to see a Jace here. Taking turns plays Flooded? I guess it should, yeah, because it's playing Jace. See, now I gotta go greedy. Now I gotta go for the Chandra. Because taking turns is just an abysmal matchup. Now I gotta go greedy. Oh, it landed. Okay. This is actually the one match the Blood Moon might actually be a detriment for me. My land is set up pretty nice, so it's probably not a problem. Gonna follow it up with the snaps. Boomerang! He's playing Boomerang! What is this? You know, it's funny, I had actually F6. I didn't play a land last turn. I couldn't get to it in time. What is this? Okay, now I'm wondering. What is this? Oh, I gotta sit up for this one. Alright. I love this. Okay. I'm awake, finally. It's like, wow, okay. So let's go like that. I actually think I'm going to call green here. I have plenty of red because I have Chandra as well. So I think if I go green, that gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 mana this turn. I could do Arbor Elf and Bloodbraid Elf. So yeah, I think we go green. The guy's playing Boomerang here. This is great. I love this. All right, so we're going to cast the green. We're going to go up. The thing is, he has to deal with this Chandra. Now, this can deal with it. Except that I'm going to empty my hand here. So I'm basically just drawing cards. Tireless Tracker, that's fine. Sucks I played the land first, but you kind of got to here. Bolt then. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm digging this. This is fantastic. Draw the Primal Command. Primal Command's actually really good here. Now he's at 5. So if this is a taking turns deck that's just using Fevered Visions as its draw spell, then he's probably in good shape. No, it's not. It's just straight Fever Visions. Okay. So he has 2 turns here. I just need to make sure to empty my hand. If I can empty my hand and that Chandra cannot take damage here, I can ultimate her next turn, and that should probably do it. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana at my disposal. So I could go Primal Command to the Serum Visions, and... Oh, wow. Okay, let me think about this. I need to make sure the Chandra does not take damage. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot play 3 spells, but I could Primal Command one of the Serum Visions. So I could go Primal Command, I have Fever Vision, so I could go Primal Command on a Fevered Visions, and then search... I don't want to search out a creature, though. Unless I search out an Arbor Elf, which that doesn't make any sense. So I guess that gains 7 life? 6. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to be 5. So I guess with that being said, I think I actually... So we're going to do it... Yeah, we're going to have to do it this way. So we're going to go gain 7, put target non-creature on top. So that's going to hit the Fevered Visions. So let's go... Add mana. And then... Because I don't want to put a card in my hand. If I put a card in my hand, unless it's an Arbor Elf, I can't play it. Maybe the Arbor Elf is just better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Maybe the Arbor Elf is just better than gaining 7 life here. So, yeah, you know what? We'll do that. So I'm going to put target non-target creature and then search your library for a creature card. And we're just going to hit an Arbor Elf. So 1, 2. I don't need double red because I'm not going to cast that. I'm actually going to cast the Courser or the Stone Rain, I guess. So we'll go like that. He's got a Remand. That is unfortunate. I have 4 mana at my disposal. That's all I got. So I'm going to end up having to take damage. If we play the Courser, we could take the least amount of damage. So let's do that. So let's go like this. It doesn't matter. We're going to take damage on this. So Chandra's going to take a hit. So we got to go like that. Oh, Courser on top. Okay. So Chandra's going to go down to 4, or down to 3 if he wants to. So then I just go aggro. I just got to outrace this. I mean, he is kind of giving me cards, so... So he's going to be able to do this. I wonder if Fever Vision's going to get the errata on the new Planeswalker targeting rule. I'd be interested to know. So he's going to do that. 2 damage. He's got to reach... Oh, he's not. If you actually let me have that, then you're going to lose next turn. Unless you have a boomerang for it or you're able to go off here. Like, he has to go off now. Okay, he's got the boomerang. Okay. Oh, Jesus, he's playing out of nowhere. the sorcery boomerang. He's got an exhaustion. Okay. Land on the top would be nice here. I love this deck. This deck is awesome. I love it. Alright, so it's just a Stone Rain. Alright, so we gain 1, go to 16. I'm going to take 4. He's at 11. Didn't want that Glorybringer. So let's just go ahead and we'll discard us. Whoa, what was that? Oh, he's got a trap in his hand. He's got... What the fuck is this? Oh my god. I love this deck. Fucking love it. Alright, we gotta figure this shit out. So the Blood Moons are just junk here. I mean, I guess we go with the 2 Kitchen Finks. I can't imagine putting any of the Grudges in for anything. I don't think the Relics go in here. He might be playing Snaps, but I do have the Scoozes anyway. Trinispheres seem like they don't do shit. That's it, I guess. I don't really have anything for a match like this. I love it, though. Fucking love it. Yeah, I can't see anything else I put in here. Ugh. Gross. Can't keep that. Ugh, that is fucking repulsive. What a fucking horrible draw there. Like, I didn't want to see any of that. Alright, well, Scooz is not bad. It gives me a little... That's actually not bad at all. It gives me a little bit of... a little bit of aggro here. It's like, this seems like this deck is... taking turns on steroids without the taking turns part. Chalice on 1? Dude. I'm okay with this. So we're just going to get the land in check. I have 8 1-drops in my deck. I don't care if I cast any of them at this point, so... Chalice is not a card I have to concern myself with. There's the Howler. Land here would be hot. There we go. Which way do I want to do this? I think I just stick to the... I think I just stick to the Molten Rain, keep his land in check here. I think it's perfectly fine. Scooz isn't going to do much other than just... It's going to be a Grizzly Bear. But then I'll drop the Chandra, and then... I mean, I'm drawing 2 cards a turn. I think there's a good chance that I'm going to draw into another land here. I don't even care about this, but I guess we'll eat a land because it's delicious. It's good and good for fiber. Alright, so there's that and that. Oh, I can't actually cast either of these. That sucks. That's fine. Whatever. That's remand. Okay. He's going to get up to 3 here. So I got to be a little mindful about my my scoozes here because if he plays Exhaustion, which this is probably Exhaustion, yeah, I don't want to tap that forest. Really? You're just going to not draw any land now? Really? There's the bolt. Yeah. You forgot you played a Chalice. So he took 2 for nothing. Oh, that is cool as shit. That's 4, right? 7 or more hands deals 4. Oh, that is fucking awesome. I love everything this is about. So I can play these just to get them out. Oh my god, I drew no land. I guess I Bloodbraid Elf then. I guess if I Bloodbraid into Molten Rain, I win. Oh, look at that. Huh. I guess that worked too. Unless he's playing Unsummon. That worked. Okay, so now I actually need to put in the artifact removal. I mean, I would never have guessed Ebony Owl. Relics still seem weak here. These Coursers, I mean, I guess I keep them, but they don't seem like they're going to do a lot. These are equal in this matchup for the most part. The Kitchen Finks are just additional. They're just better than the Blood Moons here. I actually think I might take out the Coursers here. Or maybe I do take out the Finks. I mean, the Courser's going to eventually get me card advantage and get through those lands. The Finks are just 3/2s for 3. They're nothing more than 3/2s for 3. So maybe I do that. Trinosphere still seems weak. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Oh, this is perfectly fine. Oh my god, that's a turn 2 Bloodbraid Elf. I think I will keep this. The question is, do I risk the turn 2 play? Like, do I put the turn 2 Molten Rain in jeopardy for the turn 2 Bloodbraid Elf if he has a Lightning Bolt? I think the answer to that's no. You just go for it here.
Hey Dad, I'm gonna be going to bed.
All right, dude. You.
I think allergies are hitting me now.
Your allergies?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because my nose is getting stuffy. I've been coughing a little bit.
Yeah, it happens, dude.
Yeah. It's like my right nostril I can't breathe through now. Or my left nostril.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
And then Friday.
That's how days work.
And then Saturday morning around. So we'll be meeting at the gas station with them. We'll call it the rendezvous.
Yeah, sorry, dude. I'm trying to figure out my turn 3 here, my turn 2 here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure. We've got this figured out.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll leave it like around 7.
Okay.
7:30. It'll be fine. You got to be there at 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Cool. So do I Rex Sage here and just take out the Howler? Good night, dude. We'll see you in the morning.
Yep.
I think I Rex Sage here and actually just take out the Howler. I think that's the smart play. And wow, do we go green? I think we're gonna go green here. We took out the we took out the Blood Moons, so I guess green mana is just gonna be better in this case. Yeah, I mean, we drew a card, he didn't. So, that's fine. And the next turn we can actually play the Storm Breath, or the Bloodbraid Elf, or Tireless Tracker and Molten Rain. We have a bunch of options here this next turn. As long as he doesn't, like, anger the gods. Okay, I don't give a shit. It slows me down a little bit, but it's not a huge deal. So now we just go... now we just do the Molten Rain onto the Cascade Bluffs. You know, the fact that he's burning boomerangs to bounce my lands to kill Utopia Sprawl is not the end of the world. And now we just Bloodbraid Elf. Because now if he does have a remand, it doesn't matter. Not what you want to hit there, but hey, whatevs. You're more than welcome to remand my Bloodbraid Elf. I do not mind. So yeah, we just need to avoid exhaustion here. That actually makes that Arbor Elf slightly better, but I still probably can't cast anything. It also means that I'm not going to attack with the Arbor Elf here or for any reason. So, I mean, this is technically lethal if it sticks. No, let's just go for it. Is he playing Cryptic in his deck? If this is Cryptic Command, it's pretty bad because he'll do tap counter. But I think that's definitely worth going for the win there. He hasn't shown a Cryptic yet, so. But I could definitely see this deck could be fine running Cryptic Command. Maybe 2 of. So is this tap draw? Okay, yeah. That's fine. You know what? That's okay. I really don't have a problem. Although, you know, I should have untapped a land, but whatevs. Because this is going to run into an... Ooh! Anger of the Gods. The gods are angry. Okay. Let's just get some card advantage then. It's not the end of the world. Wow, those are the last cards he had in his hand. Alright, we're going to hold this. Those are the last 2 cards that he had in his hand. How about that? And then into an exhaustion, too? Aren't you a dick? So, I don't really need to tap that. If this Tireless Tracker land... Oh, Jesus. What do you do here? I think I still just slam the Tireless Tracker. He has 1 card in hand. All right, there's the boomerangs. Let's do the other one. We'll get the Cinderglade. That'll play. We'll get a forest. We don't need a stomping ground here, so let's get a forest. And then I think I actually Molten Rain here to keep him off of 5 and he takes 2. Actually change that. No. We just replay the Tireless Tracker because that puts him on lethal next turn. For multiple sources. Because I can do this and then draw. I've got a bunch of options here. Even if he plays an Exhaustion here. Oh, that's game. Yeah. That's game. Well, should be game. He did draw an additional card. Oh, he's F6'd. Alright, that's fine. That's game. That was not an easy match to win. I don't think that deck is necessarily good. Did I mull on that one? No, I did not. I don't think that's necessarily a good deck. It's a fun deck. That's for damn sure. But it's not a deck I'm really too concerned about. Yeah, we'll keep this. Thank you very little. This is actually incredibly... ooh. Okay, so is this Scape Shift? This is either Scape Shift or it's Mirror. If it's Scape Shift, this is amazing. If it's Mirror, not really so much. The Arbor Elf is probably safe here. Actually, well, Scape Shift does run bolts. I guess we're just going to go the Utopia Sprawl. We're going to assume this is Scape Shift. Scape Shift runs more copies of Cinderglade. And honestly, I haven't seen many Ponza decks that are actually running the one Cinderglade in the deck. So that's probably a safe bet. This is Scape Shift. Okay. Wow. So yeah, we're just gonna slam this. It does not. Scape Shift doesn't run anything to kill the Utopia Sprawls, so that's safe to put on there. So we're gonna go Stomping Ground untapped. Drop a Utopia Sprawl here. We'll do green on this one. Slam the Blood Moon. He'll get a forest. Now we just got to draw gas. Now Scape Shift is running Bloodbraid Elf. That's how stupid this card is. Enjoy your Bloodbraids while you can. They will not last long. They are not long for this world. When Scape Shift starts running them, you know they're too good. Cancel that. We want to tap it this way and keep a green floating. He's up to 6. If he's got the Titan, he actually probably wins this game. Doesn't look like he does, though. Oh, I thought he F6'd. He does. Really? Oh, he's just going for the Scape Shift. Interesting. Okay. Is he just going for basics? Just all forests? And okay. He's just thinning his deck. Let's draw first. Okay, so let's do... Bloodbraid Elf, see what we hit. Molten Rain. I guess there is a chance he's got a Rex Sage in his deck somewhere, so let's go ahead and just hit a Valakut. And then untap. Play an Arbor Elf. Sack the clue. Draw a card. Swing. I guess, I mean, it's possible he's playing. He's got a main deck. Nope, he doesn't. Okay. I mean, this matchup should be about as good of a... I don't think I've lost this matchup. Wait, change it. I did lose one. Or I just had the worst fucking draws. I think I mulled the 5 twice. So, do we even sideboard for this matchup? Some of them run Chalice, but I doubt this is going to be a Chalice version. And again, Chalice doesn't really affect us. It's like this matchup should be just almost unlosable. Trinosphere, I'm not worried about anything there. The Rex Sage, he could be running the enchantment. The Rex Sage might be worthwhile. The Primal Command probably doesn't do much here. So maybe we just do that. I mean, the Glorybringer is actually garbage here, unfortunately. Actually, change that. If he's running Baloth, which he might actually stick a Baloth in here just to try to get him up the ground. The Glorybringer is not too bad. This is fine. I don't really need to sideboard for this matchup. It should be heavily favored, without anything, so... Oh, man, I still cannot believe we're only 2-2 right now because we punted that fucking Storm matchup away. We really did. Shit. I'm going to keep this. We have 8 draws to draw into an Accelerant. We have a lot of turn 3. I mean, our turn 3 is going to be astounding. Doesn't matter how we play. This Tireless Tracker is going to be the last thing we want to play. So we're going to keep it. Not sure. I mean, obviously we're going to be dependent on an extra land here, but I mean, the Blood Moon is going to be strong. I'm sure he's got answers in there for it. Here's the search. Cinderglade. Okay, actually, well, we can just play the Glade. It doesn't really matter. We don't have 1-drop, and unless we draw Scoos, we're not going to have a 2-drop either, so it doesn't really matter. Here's the Valakut. Okay. Utopia Sprawl. Let's drop that on there. We'll go green because we have the Blood Moon. So the worst thing that we could see here would just be a turn 4 Baloth because that's going to be difficult to come back from. Or a Chandra, maybe. Oh, there's a Rex Sage. Okay, so we put the Rex Sage in. That's fine. There's a Relic. I don't know why you put Relic in here, but whatevs. So we just got to slam this so he doesn't get Escape Shift off. Okay, yeah, he went the low side then. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Which means if we get up to 6 and get this Inferno Titan down, it's going to be nuts. The problem is we're not anywhere close to it because we did not draw a land there. That's really unfortunate because if he does draw a... I mean, shit, he might just drop a Titan here. Yeah. Yep. I got to take the 7. This is going to be... If I get to Titan, which I might not survive long enough to even get there, I can win this, but I got to make it that far. So this is going to be a 5 power. I can't do anything about that. But I think we need to hold, and then we'll just block the Rex Sage. So in that mindset, let's just go ahead and sack it. If we can get a Scavenging Ooze, that'll be nice. Let's try number 3. That's not good. Yep, get another land. So I'm going to take 6 next turn, and then the Tireless Tracker is going to have to chump. So I have to go land. And even then, the Titan might be too late. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. I'm going to take 7, yeah, because another land drop. Yeah, that's right. Guys, he got the one off Tireless Tracker. Yeah, that's game. All right. Let's go 3. I still don't put the anger in here. I think he put the relic in just because he needed other things to do. So if we're going to do a battle of attrition, which it sounds like we might be. I mean, the Kitchen Finks are really good in that matchup. But I don't know what to take out. You can't take out LD, obviously, against Valakut. The Glorybringer is going to be still strong. The Storm Breath is not bad. It's just not good. I mean, Kitchen Finks is probably just slightly better than Storm Breath in this matchup. So I could probably just put 1 in. I think I still want to keep the Rex Sage in. But I don't think I take anything else out. The Inferno Titan need to stay in because if he drops a Primal Titan, I need to be able to match it. Okay. 1, 0, 1. This is for all the sandwiches. Oh yeah, we got to keep that. That's a great hand. That is superb. I will take this any day of the week and twice on Sundays. As long as he doesn't bolt my open. We're going to have turn 2 Blood Moon to go out whatever he's got, unless he bolts my turn 1 Arbor Elf. Don't do it. 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 Don't be a dick. Okay. Now let me think about this for a sec. Do we actually want to do it this way? Yeah, we do. We do, right? The Search is going to get a Forest. He's going to be set up on his mana in 2 turns. But we're going to go ahead and go Blood Moon into Molten Rain. If he doesn't have a Forest, he can't play a 2-drop. Yeah, this is fine. So if he doesn't have a Forest here, he doesn't have a 2-drop. Except for, like, Relic. Yeah, that's fine. I don't give a shit about a Relic. And that means I'm going to be up 1 on all of his land. Because now I can go Molten Rain and Arbor Elf. He's going to use that to Relic, probably. That's fine. Yep. I have no problem with this. So if we draw like a Titan, we could actually go like turn 4 Titan here, which is not the worst thing in the world. So he'll go ahead and get his Forest, which we will then promptly Stone Rain. So the worst thing here would be a Rex Sage. I don't give it... Well, Tribe Elder is going to keep him on the mana plan. Ugh, I really would have liked to not draw a land there. And this is a safe attack. Because he's going to sack it. Get another Forest. And I'm not going to play a land here, because if I do draw a Tireless Tracker, I want the extra trigger. He's going to stay on 4. There's your Bloodbraid. Okay. We got a game here. Don't think you're going to want to cast that one. All right, so he's slightly ahead on the board, but as long as I don't keep drawing land, I'll be okay. Another Bloodbraid. Oh, God. Come on. He's beating me in my own game here. Come on. Don't fucking do this. Jesus fuck a bear, man. Oh, that's fucking disgusting. Really? 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 Do I need to show you that I drew nothing but land? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, whatever. Whatever. That should not happen. Out of play points. That was my last set of play points. That should never happen. That's just whatevs. Sometimes you just got to take it in stride. Sometimes you just got to take that in stride. So be it. I want to play the Turbo Visions deck again. That was fucking fun. Like I said, Bloodbraid Elf, you know Bloodbraid Elf's going to get banned when Scapeshift starts playing it. This is fine. Basic Mountain Legion Loyalist. We are dealing with 8-whack here. So the Courser is going to be good. The Arbor Elf may survive. It may not. I have never... That's the first loss I think I've ever had to Ponza. In fact, I can get you my exact stats. Complete results. See, Ponza, Scapeshift. 4-0. That would make it 4-1 with this build. How do I want to do this? Do we want to take the 2 from the Stomping Ground? Let's see, 15. Block there. $15, $12, $11. He's not going to pay that. Unless he has a Goblin Grenade. Mooner, what's up, dude? I don't think I want to take the damage here. I'm not going to take the damage. Oh, fuck. I hate Arbor Elf sometimes. It's annoying to play. There's a blood. Oh, that's what I don't want to see on top. It's, you know what? I've come comfortable with this. I'm sitting at, let me get you a percentage here, what I'm at on this right now. I think that drops him right below 60. I think that dropped me below 60, though. See, results. 50, I'm at 56. Oh, yeah, because I went 2 and 3 with that. So, yeah, it actually dropped me way below 60. I was 60 going into it. Yeah, and there's the Bushwhacker. So, 2, 5 block here. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Come on, give me a land on the top, man. Would have loved to land on the top there. I mean, I feel comfortable with this deck now. The first few builds that I did were just kind of eh. I went a little bit different. You can click on the thing if you have the add-on on your screen there. You can see the deck list. The thing I'm trying out with this one is that I was going 2 and 2 or a 2 with a 2 Storm Breath, and I'm actually trying a single Glorybringer. The other 74 I think I'm fine with. It's just the maybe I don't want to have that one. It's just the so let's see, it's Bolt or Goblin Grenade here. I'm okay. This is probably Goblin Grenade. This is very similar to the Burn matchup. Yeah, he's got a Goblin Grenade. This is almost unwinnable game 1. We do the same sideboard here. The deck is it's almost unwinnable game 1. In fact, I don't know if I've won a single game 1 against this. I'd have to look through my. So how many am I in right now? I am 50. 50, 120. This is my 120th match with this deck. And again, I'm at 56%. I actually dropped a bit in these last couple of leagues. But I don't think I've beaten 8-whack once on game 1. I think I've lost every single game 1, but I think I'm 2 and 3 against it. It's not the worst matchup in the world. Goblins, 8-whack. Yeah, I'm 2 and 3, so this is my 6th matchup against this deck. It is so bad game 1 though. But game 2 and 3, it's not too bad. Well, it is when you don't draw any lands, but this is fine. You just got to go big. And I'm definitely doing that. I'm not going to risk the Arbor Elf play here, so I don't even mind just dropping Trinisphere on turn 2 and then playing 3 mana cost Arbor Elves. Oh, definitely. Now I don't give a shit at all. That kind of sucks, but totally cool with this play. Go. I do not care that my Arbor Elves will cost 3. I do not care. I just want more land. Oh, that works too. My guess is he didn't sideboard for this. I mean, he's going to have artifact removal in his deck. He just might not have put it in for this matchup. You got a pile driver. Sure. And that Kitchen Finks is going to do absolutely nothing except sit there. It's going to say, block that guy. So with this matchup, you just need to go with a life gain. You just got to go big. As big as you can get. That's why you keep the Storm Breath in the deck. The Storm Breath in the Inferno Titan. If an Inferno Titan hits, the game is over. You got a Burning Tree Emissary. Actually, he can cast 2 spells here. Yep. So he'll probably blow up the Arbor Elf here, and then he'll attack and then blow up the Arbor Elf, which is fine. I'll take 3. Actually, no, I'll take a bunch when I want, because this is going to have trample on first strike. We still have to block it, unfortunately. So it's going to be, what, a 6? No, 5. That doesn't count himself, yeah. So we probably still block this to absorb 2 of this. Or no, I'm sorry, we block here. What am I saying? Yeah, we just do this. I'll just take the 6 and give a shit. So he's going to blow this up and do that, and that's fine. I'll take the 5. So he'll throw the Mog Fanatic at the Kitchen Finks. This'll kill this. I get it back, I gain 2, I take 5. So I net 3. He's down an extra creature, the Arbor Elf lives. Or he just blows up the Arbor Elf. Okay. I think that's a lot worse, but whatever. Okay. That Loyalist was super important. I don't understand why he let that die. Unless he has another one. God, he's got it. Does he have the same turn? That'd be great if you had the same turn. This is another Loyalist. Oh, a Lightning Bolt. I don't care. Why are you attacking my shit like that? That's funny enough. I actually need it now. Because I can't cast this. But still, I'm fine with this play. He's trying to keep me off double red, I guess, but... I don't understand why you would do that. Unless he's just terrified of the double red. Again, I don't mind casting 3-mana Arbor Elves. There's the Founder's Duke Denizen, that's fine. Again, Kitchen Finks is doing a great job here. Well, the Bloodbraid Elf and the Trinisphere unfortunately do not play well together. So I can't actually... I don't want to do this, so I'm just going to go big. And just play the Storm Breath. And then I'm going to pass. Do I want to... Actually, no, I could take the damage here. It's not a big deal. The only card I would be afraid of is the Legion Loyalist. I think that would be the only thing I'd really be afraid of, because then I would take a bunch. What would I take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because that would get trample if that were the case. Goblin Guide, okay. I mean, it's damage, but I'll just block the Pile Driver. So I'll take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, gain 3. He's probably not even going to swing with it. I'll just block the Foundry then. And, oh, Anger of the Gods on the top. Well, I think I'll block here. I think that's good for me. I think that's good for me. Do I care at this point? I actually want this in the yard. I don't care about any of those others because I do have a Kitchen Finks. The more creatures in the yard, the better here. So yeah, let's just attack. He'll block with Burning Tree or Pile. It doesn't matter. He'll block with something. He's not going to take it. He knows what I'm going to do this turn. Or he takes it all. He doesn't want the creatures in the yard. Okay. Stick to your guns, man. He has played questionably this game. He keeps trying burn. Is that all 4 of them? Holy shit, it is. Like the one card that actually kind of gets around Trinisphere, and he drew all 4 of them. That's incredible. Again, this does not play well with Trinisphere. We know this, but... This is not a... Yeah, it's like, that's not a Goblin. So he can't even use Goblin Grenade if he draws it. So he'll just chump. We'll trade these. Or he'll... His decision-making in this game has been very questionable. I don't get that at all. I do not understand that at all. Very questionable decision-making. So anyway, while we're waiting here, yeah. So what I was talking about with this particular build is, you know, I'm running 2 main deck Scavenging Ooze, which seems to be great. The aggro decks are just difficult game 1. I think I'm at... What's my percentage against aggro? This isn't updated, but it was at 40%. 40.94 is what it was at. Or no, I'm sorry, that was game. Matches right at 40%, yeah. So 41.94 is the game percentage, and then the match percentage is right at 40%. So, and a lot of those are against the, you know, the graveyard decks that are out there right now, like Hollow One and stuff like that. They're really, really difficult. So I hedge it a little bit with the Scavenging Ooze. It gets a little incremental life gain. It's the same reason that the Corsair Crucifix, I have 2 in the main of this as well. It's just slow incremental life gain. Scavenging Ooze is very... It's just got a lot of applications. So I like running that. I like running the 2 in the main. It takes a little bit away from the high end, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Boy, on the play, I would keep this in a heartbeat. On the draw, this might be one turn too slow. I think I'm going to throw this back. I think this is just one turn too slow on the draw. Yeah, on the play, this would be a no-brainer. Because I get the 2-4 down before the board gets too gummed up. But I think on the draw, I have to throw this one back. I got to go for the turn 2 play or go for the anger draw. Oh, there's the anger draw with the Utopia Sprawl. I mean, this is a much better hand. You got to keep this. Hopefully there's a land on top. There is. Boy, wouldn't that be awesome if he fucking goes Goblin Guide here? Goblin Guide me. Damn. Wow. Okay. So be it. Again, his playing has been very questionable. Oh, are you going to set me up? Do Burning Tree to Burning Tree. Okay, that's why. He wanted to get an extra point of damage in there, so that's fine, I guess. But I do have to take 2 to do this, which kind of sucks, but it's worth it. So next turn we probably Bloodbraid Elf. We could Kitchen Finks and play it safe, but I think I'm going to Bloodbraid Elf. Oh, never mind. Now I'm going to play the Arbor Elf. Oh, actually, he missed his land drop. Never mind. We're going to play the Trinosphere. He missed his land drop. He'll probably bolt the Arbor Elf, yeah. So be it. I get to follow this up with the Kitchen Finks and then just Bloodbraid. Ah, fuck. Alright, that's still fine. This land doesn't do much. It doesn't matter if I play it or not. So I think I'm going to play the Bloodbraid. And I'm just going to play the Kitchen Finks. Yeah, we'll just play the Kitchen Finks. Let's just get it down. I don't think 8-Whack plays any copies of like Skullcrack or anything like that. So that's perfectly fine. We'll keep the land in the hand for the Tireless Tracker. He might just have like Bolt. Oh, Smash. Okay. You know what? It sucks, but it's not the end of the world because I do get to at least play whatever I get off the Bloodbraid Elf. So that's fine. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's sexy. I like that a lot. Can't play anything, doesn't look like. Oh, he's got the Bushwhacker, okay. Hey, I like that. I've never seen that in 8-Whack. That's actually really bad. That puts me within lethal next turn. Oh, come on. Bloodbraid me into a Kitchen Finks. That would be amazing. Shit. That would have been nuts. So just play the land now. I like that. I don't think I've ever seen that in 8-Whack. I like it a lot. So now he's just drawn out to Lightning Bolt or Goblin Grenade. How do I want to do this? I mean, I can go to 2. 2's safe. There's nothing in his deck that's going to hit me for 2 that wouldn't already hit me for 3. So I can drop to 2, and I can get the Cinderglade. But I think I'm going to draw first. See if I just draw Kitchen Finks. Let's tracker number 2. So... I'm dead to anything that he draws normally. Unfortunately, I can't get the Tireless Tracker and play and get an additional clue. He kept the card in his hand. So that could be another smash to Smithereens. So if that's the case, I do not necessarily want to get the Windswept Heath, because then I'm dead to the smash. So I think I just pass. Yeah, I don't want to be dead to smash to Smithereens. That could be that's one of the few cards that he would have drawn and just not played. That in the land. He probably would just play the land though. So I don't want to die to smash here. Oh, or you just draw Goblin Gate. It didn't matter. Not an easy matchup. Not surprised. And I actually drew pretty well there, even though I did have to mold a 6. That was actually pretty good for a mold a 6. That's a tough matchup. I mean, what am I now, 2-4 against that? Yeah, that's not a. It's got the same. It's basically the same matchup as the burn matchup. They're not ones you necessarily want to see. Just because they top deck so much better than you can. I can't keep this. I mean, the Scavenging Ooze is nothing without... No. That's fine. Ooh, that's much better. That's going downstairs. Doesn't matter. It was going to get shuffled away anyway. And we'll just go with the green or the red. So mull on this one. Let's see what he's playing. But yeah, basically the matchups, I think the worst matchups I've seen so far are going to be the majority of the low to the ground aggro decks. The ones... Oh, fuck. Are you serious? Ugh. Alright, whatevs. Not the end of the world, but still annoying. So which build is this? Windswept Heath. Follow up with a Ghost Card and a Windswept Heath. Into Breeding Pool. Is this humans? Is this like a Bant humans deck, maybe? That would make sense to lead with a Ghost Quarter. Land me. Fuck me. Ugh, if this is actually Bant, that Blood Moon would have been key. This seems like a... Okay. What are we playing against? Now you've got my... Now I'm interested here, because this is... So, here's the good news. You're playing against Ponza. I mean, Blood Moon actually would have had the same result there. What is this? I think I just slammed... I don't... Actually, you know what? I don't want to slam the Blood Moon here. I don't want to actually lock myself out of the potential double green. What is this delicious, delicious beast? Well, unfortunately, we're not drawing the land. But, I mean, do we need the land here? I mean, whoever draws the land first, okay, he's got his. So, what is this? Green, Utopia Sprawl, into what color? Is this another Ponza deck? I don't know. Blue? Is this a Planeswalker deck? It is. Okay, it's a Planeswalker deck. Okay. I have not played against this. It seems really good. think we go green here because if we do drop the Blood Moon, we're going to need the extra green mana. So we're going to go green. We just hit his last... I mean... He probably, you know, to the top... He probably kept a couple lands. He did get the Brainstorm last turn. So I assume he's got a land. If this is I've heard of this deck, but I've never played against it. If he Brainstorm locked himself, he's done. Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done. That'll do it. I don't even need to play the Glory here. I mean, if this actually is like a 5-color Walker deck, I mean, this is cake. Because he's going to be reliant on his own... he's going to be reliant on his own mana acceleration. The Primal actually all of these seem good. The Titan actually seems the weakest of all of... Oh, no, but the Titan hits all the dorks. What do I take out? This is like all good. Maybe a Courser? He's playing a bunch of mana dorks. The Anger of the God seems nuts. I mean, if this is just an acceleration deck, yeah, it's gonna have a bad day until you deal with these draws. Ooh, this is bad too. I'm not sure I keep this. I think I'd be better off going to 5. Yeah, I'm going to go to 5. I mean, this is 3 uncastable cards. I'll never get to these. No, that's fine. Anger of the Gods. I'll keep that. Arbor Elf it is. You got an Arbor Elf. Now, my worst fear here is if he has a Ghost Quarter. That would actually set me back. Well, it's going to set me back only 1 turn. If he goes to Ghost Quarter here. But, I mean, he could do... And there it is. Okay, he's going to set me back a turn. And then he didn't even attack. So let's play my own Arbor Elf. And I guess we'll just play the Stomping Ground. Doesn't really matter here. So my guess is he's running Remand in his deck. That's why he held this back. I mean, that's the only reason that you don't attack there is because of Remand. So we'll go to Stone Rain. If he remands it, that's fine. That's not the end of the world. Not only that, I'm actually to the point where if I do have to Anger the Gods, it's not the worst thing in the world. So this has got to be a Remand, right? Oh, it's got Negate. Okay, Negate's the same card, basically. I do want to play a land. I'm just going to play the Forest. This can search out the Cinderglade. So I can get a fetch land for free anyway. Whoa! Okay. Apparently it plays Temporal Mastery. Why not? Swing for 1. Harbor Elf away. Here's Courser. Okay. Excavator. Okay. That's an issue. We'll get the Cinderglade. And then we're going to pass. We'll do this during his turn. So, I mean, I see what he's trying to do here, but I think it's going to backfire. Yep. I do have one mountain in the deck, which I'm going to have to get if he does do the if he does pull back the Ghost Quarter, or if he decides to Field a Ruined. All right, so we got that. You can play the Misty. I mean, he's probably going to go Excavator here. Okay, he's going to go the Ghost Cutter route. I do have a single mountain in my deck, so that is important. All right, so let's just untap a land. I'll pop a clue. Bloodbraid Elf. He'll hit my Stomping Ground. That's fine. Let's get the mountain. Get an extra clue. Oh, man. There's a Jace on top. All right, so we're going to swing with a Tireless Tracker. Actually, I'm going to just play Bloodbraid Elf. I guess that's perfectly reasonable here. We know one of the two cards, or one of the three cards in his hand is the Excavator. The only problem with playing the Bloodbraid Elf is it's going to die to the Anger. But I think this is perfectly fine here. And we'll Stone Rain. Doesn't matter. Actually, it does. I think we're going to hit the Breeding Pool because that keeps him off a double blue for the Jace. That forces him to play the Excavator because he can't untap with that. So let's hit the blue source. And we'll swing with both. He's just going to block with a Courser. It's a free block. Oh, wait, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, my God. What the fuck am I doing? That is not what I meant to do. Why did I think... I don't know why I just did that. That's actually... I mean, it's fine. It's going to die to its own anger, the gods. I don't know what the fuck... Is it getting late? It's getting late. All right, so he's got a Jace. He's got a Negate. He's going to be forced to play the Excavator here. Actually, you know what? Strangely enough, that's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, he had another Island in his hand. Okay, that doesn't matter. Getting that in the yard is actually better than having it angered. Okay, he's going to go with the Tireless Tracker plan. So we just need to draw a... We just need to draw a land, unless he Ghost Quarters here. Okay. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking there. So he's got Excavator in his hand and one other card that I do not know. That Negate is an issue. So I think we Tireless Tracker and then just draw into it. So we just go Tireless Tracker. If he Ghost Quarters here, then we tap it. He'll hit the Cinderglade. We'll tap it in response for the mana. But yeah, oddly enough, actually having the Bloodbraid Elf in the yard is better than having it in play because I know the Anger of the Gods is eventually going to hit. The trick is right now is this Negate. We know it's on the top of his library. Which means the Inferno Titan is going to be the key to this. He's debating Ghost Quartering my Cinderglade. It's actually a close play. I'm going to tap it for the mana, and I'll probably end up using it. Because I'll probably throw down a Blood Moon. This is perfect time to actually play a Blood Moon. He's going to let it happen. Okay. So let's untap a forest. It's too late to do it now. Now you can't do it. Fuck. All right. Well, just pass. So we just need to play around that negate. He's got a breeding pool. Having a land there would have been great. So here's the excavator. And he's got negate back up. Field of Ruin. Don't care. Yep. Ooh, what's his follow? Okay, that's fine. So he still has his negate mana up. There's a Dismember. Dismember gets around that. So I think we just Bloodbraid here. Still can't get through that. So actually, in that case, then, do we play the Tireless Tracker? His hand is negate and breeding pool. We know this. So we play the Tireless Tracker, play the Windswept Heath. Do we force... The question is, do we try to force the Blood Moon out of his hand? I'm sorry, do we try to force his hand, the negate with the Blood Moon? And I think we do, because we want to hit Anger next turn. So yeah, we'll do it this way. And we definitely need to get a non-basic here, because he has Ghost Quarter and he can redo his Field of Ruin. So let's get the non-basic Stomping Ground. We'll take the 2. So this is going to draw his negate. We need to get that negate out of his hand. This is the problem right now, is the Excavator. He might let this resolve. It doesn't really hurt him that much. Okay, he negates it. And that's exactly what we wanted. So he'll draw the Dismember. He has a land in his hand. There's a Spreading Seas. That's not going to do anything. I mean, he can just go ahead. He's going to Brainstorm here, but most likely. Oh, yeah, there's the Dismember. Right. Yep, and then the Brainstorm. So Tarn on the top. He'll put one of the lands back. He'll replay the land. Yep, there's Field of Ruin. Draw land. Yeah, draw. Yep. He's going to go attack the Stomping Ground. That's fine. Oh, you know what? I'm actually off double red right now. That's actually an issue. That actually is a problem now. This is the one that did it right here. That's the problem. Oh, shit. We actually were there, but now we can't actually do it. Shit. Oh, that's really bad. Because we can't cast the Bloodbraid Elf, and we can't cast the Inferno Titan, and we can't cast the Anger of the Gods. So we have, what, 3 forests left in the deck, I believe? 1... Just 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 3 forests left in the deck. So guess we just play the Tireless Tracker here. It's like, I don't care about getting the clues onto the tracker. I'm more concerned about getting the land from the tracker. So now what I actually need is either a fetch land. Oh, okay, it does the same thing. It just gets an additional land out of my deck. And now I get a clue. Not really sure about that one. I don't think that had the end result that he was looking for. He's getting me out of basics. That's the key. But I need what I need right now is just a fetch land. Okay, so ooh, bonfire in there. So that one's gone. So we know 4 of the 6. Actually, we know 5 of the 6. We also know he's got the breeding... Unless that's the breeding pool. I don't think he discarded that at any point. Okay, replay Ghost Quarter. Is he going to bonfire for 2? He's actually going to bonfire for 2. This will end the game. He's going to bonfire for 2. That actually just ended the game. I don't know if I can win now. It's gonna be it'll be difficult. I'm gonna have to Bloodbraid into something real good. So I need to draw Bloodbraid. I need to draw the mana for Bloodbraid Elf. So I need to Bloodbraid into Anger of the Gods. I think that would do it. Because that'll get the Excavator off. I'm dead. I mean, I guess we'll play it out. Yeah, all right. Interesting. Okay. I did mold a 5 on that game, and I was on the draw, so... okay, knowing what he's playing now, and everything that's in there, I'm going to put a Rex Sage in. Because I know he took out the Utopia Sprawls. There's 0 chance he kept the Utopia Sprawls in. Do we go with... I'm going to put the Scoozes. I'm actually going to go with the Excavators. I think I need to go... At least the Scoozes need to go in. So let's take the Storm Breath out. I want to keep these 3 in, so I guess I take out the Primal. The only issue with the Primal is that it hits Jace. And then I take out maybe the other Courser. Courser does not seem good here. All right, this is fine. I don't want to put in the relics. Scooz should hopefully be enough. The only issue is that Scooz and Anger don't play all that well together. Yeah. This is not a great hand, but I'm going to keep it. You can't not keep this. This is the issue, is that he does play... You know, he's hit me twice with that Ghost Quarter. But you can't not keep this. And I don't think I'm going to get a better 6. So I just need a fetch land here. Any fetch land would be nice. Any red source. Fetch land. Fetch land me. One time. Fetch land. Fetch land. Or a red source. Fuck. It's neither. Alright. Do I even want to play the tracker here? I don't think I'm going to. Actually, well, I don't have the double red yet, so I might as well. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I just won't cast Anger next turn. Oh, man. Having a red source there would have been so good. So, double bird. Jesus. Oh, my God. I want to so do this. Now I will. If I get a red source, you bet your ass I'm going to play Anger. Stone Rain. Alright, so in this case, we're just going to go into Bloodbraid, and hopefully we hit something good. How much mana is this next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus. It's got to be 6 mana. So I think we have to go Bloodbraid. So what are the chances we actually hit something good? So there's 7 1-drops left in the deck. There's 2 Scoozes, so that's 9. Versus all of my 3-drops. The ones I don't want to hit are the Tireless Trackers. The Angers would be great. The LD would be great. The Blood Moon would be great. All of those would be great. So I think it's like 50-50. The Molten Rain only keeps him off blue mana, and it really doesn't. He's got 2 fucking birds, so I guess we're just going to go with the Bloodbraid plan. Come on. Oh, one time. I would love Anger of the Gods here. Oh, Blood Moon. That works. Okay. But that is going to open him up next turn. He's going to have a shit ton of mana next turn. Oh, he kept Utopia Sprawl in? Wow, that takes balls. I mean, he could Spreading Seas my forest. That would be unpleasant. Oh my god, he's going all out. Oh, you better hit my thing here. What the fuck? 7 mana something. Is this a bonfire? Bonfire for 3. Okay, well, I'm going to get a ton of your mana here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Which one do I do? I got to do Anger of the Gods, right? I mean, we got to Anger here. Hold up. Cancel it. Let me figure this out. Okay, so if I do Anger of the Gods, he's going to have 4 or 5 mana next turn. If I Molten Rain the forest... You know, he could only have 3 mana next turn. So I guess I Stone Rain, I mean, not Molten Rain. We just Stone Rain the forest, right? It's going to shut off most of his mana. It's actually going to keep him off green unless he uses the birds here. It also means he can't untap a forest. Okay, yeah, we'll do it that way. And we might as well just draw a card. We're going to do it anyway. There's a Scooz. That'll be nice. So if he doesn't have another forest here, that shuts his Arbor Elf off too. Next turn we'll go and we'll Anger, unless he's got a red. Is this a Johnny? What is... You can't cast a Johnny. You can't use the Arbor Elf. Green, green, red. Oh my god, I'm going to wreck his shit. Oh my goodness. Yep. I think I have a play here. I think I'm going to go like this. And wipe his board. And let's eat something delicious. Do you have anything? You don't. I do. You can go now. Oh, I'm so glad I kept that Anger back. I mean, it was the right play overall, but still, that made it even better. Let's eat my Tireless Tracker. Yum, 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 yum. I'm gonna go ahead and Molten Rain here. It doesn't really matter. Let's just Molten Rain the Heath. Doesn't really matter which one I hit. Actually, change that. Let's get the... In case he has an answer for it, let's get the one that makes him pay an additional life. Nothing else to eat? Nope. He stopped in his draw phase. I bet he drew a miracle. I bet he did. He's stuck in his draw phase. He did. He drew a miracle. Which means he either drew the Time Walk or he drew the The other one, whatever the fuck it's called. The Bonfire. I mean, it could have been Bonfire, but he would only been able to cast it for one, so... I think that's game. I don't think he can get out of this now. Yeah. That was actually closer than I expected that to be. That was a little bit closer than I actually expected. But when he tapped out there and left his... Why did he leave Utopia Sprawl in it? He knew I was playing Ponza. Why did he keep his Sprawls in there? That's what I don't get. Why would you leave Utopia Sprawl in a deck that its main focus is to 2-for-1 you? I mean, you don't need it. You're running... All right, Dreadman, have a good one. We'll catch you tomorrow. I think we're going to get back to racing tomorrow. Either that or we'll be doing Final Fantasy tomorrow. So, on the draw, I can throw that one back. I can get a better 6. That's like the same 6 minus a card. Guess we got to keep it. Stone Rain to the bottom. Uh-oh. There's not many decks that lead with this. I can only think of 2. And if this is a mirror match, the mirror match goes to the player who wins the coin flip. Like 90% of the time. Could be a Humans deck. But I don't think Humans actually plays Bird of Paradise. There's very, very few decks that play first turn Bird. And I don't think we're playing that same deck again. Yeah, this is Ponza. This is a mirror match. Yep. Yep. And I don't think I win this matchup. Not on the draw. Let's see which version of this is actually, though. If this is the one that's playing the 4 drops, it is. Yeah, it's this build. This build's fine. I have a few issues with it, but it's actually not that bad. So we need to get what we can out early. So I think we just have to take the Courser Crucifix here. So let's do the Stomping Ground. We'll take 2. There's a Sprawl. I will not be playing Utopia Sprawl. So, is this the build, though, that's running Acid Moss? I quickly threw Acid Moss out the window. I hated everything about that card. Your Stone Rains and your Molten Rains are more than enough. Yeah, it's acceleration, too, but it's just not worth it. Okay. Get rid of the Arbor Elf. That makes sense. With Utopia Sprawl on the top, it does make sense to do that. Even though I wouldn't cast it. Fuck. Well, now I have to cast it. And hope that it sticks. Because I don't have a land. So now if he Stone Rains me, I'm basically done. I mean, I can keep drawing land off the top, but... Here's your Bloodbraid. Yep. Lightning Bolt. You probably dome that. You could go to the Courser and then just get in for 6. Because I'm not blocking. And I think you would have to realize I'm not blocking there. So you could safely Lightning Bolt the Courser here. It wouldn't be the worst play of all time. And he did. Yeah. So he's going to get in for 6. Because there's 0 chance in hell I'm blocking. Fuck. That last card I wanted to see on the top. What do I do here? I think I still got to force the Arbor Elf out. It's probably going to eat this Thopter. That's all it's going to do, but... Without a land, the Tireless Tracker is just a 3-2. Yep. there's a Sprawl. It's going to give him what? That's going to net him the same, so... Tireless Tracker into a land. Ooh, he's playing Wolf Run in his deck. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't seen one yet with Wolf Run. Can't generate enough mana with it, but... he's probably going to go ahead and just stop... Wait, don't do that now. Oh, he did the clue. Okay, that actually makes sense. Sorry, I thought he was going to throw the Thopter at it. That's fine. So we just got to deal with this thing. Come on, land on the top. There we go. Okay. Now what do we do? I think I actually play the Blood Moon here. No, I guess I just play Molten Rain. I need to get the Wolf Run out of there. That's the only issue. It's the Wolf Run. If we hit the Utopia Sprawl, so he'd be able to go 1-2 with the Wolf Run. No, I just gotta hit the Wolf Run. I mean, I'm probably dead here. Because that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go to 9. I think I'm actually just dead. I don't think I can win this. So I can block here. I take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Throws that in my face. 9, 10. I block here. That's 6. He throws this in my face. I'd be at 1, but then I'm not going to be able to win the next turn. So, so if I hit the Wolf Run, that takes the trample out of the equation. This is a safe block, but then I think I still lose. Because if he draws a land, he can just throw it at my face. All right, let's see it. I don't think I can win this. I think I think I'm dead in the water, but if he just plays land, I just scoop. Oh, Bloodbraid will do it too. Let's see what else he's playing. Oh, he's playing his own Blood Moons. Okay. It's good to know. I actually take mine out. I never keep Blood Moon in the deck in this matchup. So basically, you got to go attrition. His deck is a little bit lower to the ground than mine is. So it's just a little. So the scoozes here are actually good. You got to go attrition in these matchups and just got to go long. So I think I actually take out the Storm Breath here. The Storm Breath's not going to be that good. But the Glorybringer will be nice, because the Glorybringer is going to be able to take out a Tireless Tracker. I like the Rex Sage here because I can knock out Utopia Sprawls. I mean, the Utopia Sprawls themselves are not that good. But I'm on the play. On the draw, I take these out. They're going to come out in the draw. And then I'll probably just put like the Storm Breath back in. Maybe I play the Anger of the Gods. And just, yeah, because the Utopia Sprawls in the draw are just death knell. You do not want them in there. I'll probably actually just put the Relics in. So looking, oh my god. I can't keep this. I want to keep it, but I can't. You cannot keep this on the mirror match, because you'll never get a chance to use it. Alright, this is fine. Courser on top. That's got to go back, right? Actually, no. I think that's fine. I think we can keep the Courser. And is there any reason not to do this way? I don't think so. The deck's probably not playing Lightning Bolt. It's not good. Oh my god, he's playing Lightning Bolt. Are you fucking kidding me? That's a mistake. You should not be playing Lightning Bolt. It is so bad. I mean, it's okay as a sideboard card maybe, but you should not be playing Lightning Bolt. Wow. And he's just going, oh my god, he's going balls out, and he's gonna fucking get rewarded. Oh, that makes me puke. That makes me fucking puke. He's gonna get rewarded. That makes me fucking vomit. That he just got rewarded with that. Oh, he didn't. Oh, that's interesting. He did not get rewarded. Oh, now he's getting punished. Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, no. It only took a second. Wow. He just... I'm blown away by that. Here he comes. Tireless Tracker? Okay. It's fine. Pop it now. Get a stomping ground. I'm going to kill it with Chandra. I mean, this is how you win this matchup, is Tireless Tracker. Scavenging Ooze. Okay. Let's just get this down. Wait, cancel that. Hold up. Well, I mean, he's going to get this. I have to do it. It's not a great thing, but you have to do it. You got to kill the Tireless Tracker. I'm going to lose the Chandra in the process, but you have to do this. Now, the question is this Scavenging Ooze? I kind of want it. I think I want to keep it. So I'm not going to crack that Foothills. I think I want to keep that. So he's going to swing. I'm going to eat a Bloodbraid Elf. Yep. If he bolts it, I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, good. Okay, so is there any reason not to do this now? There isn't. Let's play the Scoos. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 creatures available. Oh, that is delicious. So let's just play the Scoos. Let's start eating shit. He doesn't have the bolt. If he had the bolt, he would have used it last turn. Okay, nothing else there. Let's eat the Arbor Elf. And we'll probably shuffle the Stomping Ground away. We'll probably end a turn, shuffle that away. I don't think I want it. Is this a Molten? Oh no, Tireless Tracker. Okay, that's a thing. I need to deal with it. So he's going to be able to draw a card here. Which is fine. My thing is still bigger than his, so... Yeah, we're going to shuffle that away. And nothing to eat. So we're just going to get a... Oh, that's much better. Much gooder. And we know Kitchen Finks is on the top. That works out well. Yes, please. We'll cast that. Oh, we cannot swing with the Scavenging Ooze, though. He does have a block for that. So I'm not giving that up here. So let's just swing with the Bloodbraid Elf. And we'll pass. We have another Bloodbraid Elf on the top. It's going to be perfect. So he's going to untap, draw a card, make a 4/3 Tireless Tracker. I'll probably, I mean, I'm at 28. I'm fine. It's nuts. Bloodbraid Elf is just amazing. I don't know how else to say it. It's not going to last long. It will be banned very, very soon. It will be banned very, very soon. If you have them, use them. They will not last long. Ooh, he put Thrun in his deck. Okay. So he went low. I'm going to go high. But yeah, no, it's fucking insane. I don't know how else to word it. It's really good. I mean, you have the ability to go turn 2 Bloodbraid Elf into a Molten Rain or a Stone Rain. Wow, another one on top. I'm going to lose that one, though. Well, that's the thing. Bloodbraid Elf is keeping Jace in check right now. Bloodbraid Elf is going to get the reban within 2 months, and then Jace is going to be crazy, and then within 6 months, Jace is going to be banned again. It's like the circle of life. Just don't draw me a 1. I didn't want to Scoos. Not really thrilled about the Scoos play. So I think here I just pass. If I swing with a Scavenging Ooze, he's going to block with Thrun. Actually, let me think about this. If I swing with everything, he probably blocks the Tireless Tracker, and then he blocks a Bloodbraid Elf, and he's going to take 8, drop to 3. Scavenging Ooze is going to die. This one becomes a 4/4. Yeah, fuck it. I've got a Tireless on the top of my deck. Plus, I have a Molten Rain. He's going to be down to 3 if he does this. I'm at 28. I'm not really concerned. I mean, he could also just block a Bloodbraid Elf with a Tireless Tracker and block the big guy here. And then this dies, and then this becomes a 6/6, or this becomes a 3/3, so... Yeah, it's going to be, again, I strongly believe that Bloodbraid Elf will get rebanned before, I mean, what's it been, a month, 6 weeks, something like that? It'll make it to the next banning, and then it'll probably go away. It might make it through 1 because there's no, like, huge events. There's no Pro Tour or anything like that where Bloodbraid is going to have a major impact. But it's going to go away soon, and then as soon as it does, Jace is just going to go crazy. Because Jace, this is like, it is. The only thing that's keeping Jace in check is Bloodbraid Elf. So, another 2 months, something like that. It's right after the next set comes out. So it'd be the end of April, something like that. 3rd week of April, 4th week maybe, something like that. Ooh. Well, you can't block like that. You're gonna be dead. That's 11. There you go. Yeah, that's the right block. Yeah. No, that actually is probably the right block. The problem is he doesn't know I have a Molten Rain in hand. Yeah, that's the right block. Yeah, we just let it happen. Yep, regenerate your Thrun. Yep. And we just pass here. There's no... I mean, I'm not concerned about anything here. He'll probably scoop. He would need to play Bloodbraid Elf into another blocker to even survive, and again, I have Molten Rain in hand, so... I mean, this is how this matchup works. The Ponza mirror. It's whoever wins the die roll usually wins. He actually didn't... I mean, he drew very poorly here. He could play another Kitchen Finks here, I guess. You know, if he's got his Sphinx in the deck. You know, he might be able to survive an extra turn, but it's very unlikely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this a Titan? What is this? I'm curious. Okay. That's a Titan. Okay. That's okay. I do not mind. That means he's dead. I mean, he doesn't know it yet, but he's dead. 3 damage to that Scooz. You got it. That's food. Yum nom 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 nom. Again, it doesn't matter, but nom 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 nom. All right, so let's go to 3. All right, so on the draw, game 3, those Utopia Sprawls have to come out. It's a weird scenario, but you just can't have him in there. They're too much of a liability on turn when you're on the draw. What's up, kitty? Getting some stretches. So I think I just have to keep going big. Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna end up having to leave one in. We'll probably put the relic in just because it's gonna draw me an additional card at some point. It's not any good. It's just gonna draw me a card. We could go anger here, and you know what? We're just gonna go anger instead. We're gonna do this route. Yeah, it's a weird scenario in the mirror, but the Utopia Sprawls are just garbage. You cannot trust them. So I'd rather just go with the anger plan here. Unfortunately, it does not work well with Kitchen Finks, but again, you kind of have to do this. You just can't. You cannot 2 for 1 yourself on turn 2. This is fine. This is actually a pretty good hand. It's going to be a turn 3 Bloodbraid Elf. A turn 2 if we actually draw. Oh no, we took all the sprawls. We didn't put any back in. This is about as good as we can ask. Oh my god, he mulled the 5. This is about as good as we can ask. Especially if he kept the sprawls in and he does play one, I'm going to Rec Sage it. He's got a 1-drop. Now he's playing the one that's a little bit. Oh my god. Oh please don't have the turn 2 play. It's all I ask. Don't have the turn 2 play. He doesn't. All right. So now, unfortunately, I don't have the LD. I wish I did. But the Rec Sage will be just as good. So let's go ahead and play. It doesn't matter. We'll just play this because we got the Cinderglade next turn. So let's just play that. We'll Rec Sage out that. Yes. That means he's not going to have the explosive play on the next turn either. Can't block. Double anger. Eesh, that's actually not where we want to be here, but let's play the Bloodbraid Elf into Anger of the Gods. No. Can't cast it. We have two. We're going to lose way too much on that one. Even though that we're going to have the only creature on the board, we just lose too much to that. And we have 2. If we absolutely needed to, we can always play him later. Oh, I'm actually surprised he blocked there. Yeah. Into Inferno Titan. I cannot cast this yet. So we're going to go Courser. Here's a Stone Rain. Play Stomping Ground tapped. And just swing. I can't imagine. This is going to be really difficult to lose. He needs to draw land and have a monster 3-drop to win this. He knows I've got the Stone Rain coming up too, so yeah. Oh, now I'm actually, you know what, I'm going to anger here. If I draw another land here, then I wouldn't, but I think we're just going to anger. So we're going to swing with everything and then anger the gods. Because we have a tireless track on the top of our library. We don't give a shit. We're going to keep our courser. And that's the game. That's how you beat Ponza on the draw. You you go bigger and you just pray they mold a 5. Hell, I even 3-for-2'd myself. But still, it's worth it. I lost to 8-whack. 8-whack's a bad matchup. So tonight I'm actually, what am I tonight? This is my second league. I went 2-3 my first one, so I'm what? So I'm 4-4 right now, which is I gotta keep this. This is fine. I have a 2-drop even if I don't get the explosive draw. But yeah, I lost 8-whack. I did lose. I lost one match earlier today against Storm that I feel I should have won. I did kind of screw up. I did punt that one away. I had a line in my head that ended up not being the right line. He went a different route, which is the correct route. I just didn't think of it. Sanctum into Hierarch. This is probably humans, which means this Blood Moon is going to be nuts if we can get it to land. Because they'll be basically Hierarch or bust. Or not. Oh, it's spirits. We got spirit. Okay. So I guess it's just the race to 5 then. Okay. This actually is not favorable, I don't think. If he drops another Drug Skull Captain, I don't know how I beat that. I mean, Stormbreath will hold the fort, but it's not going to be able to take over. So if this is another Drug Skull Captain, that's a Geist. That's not good either. Alright. Well, this Blood Moon's no good. I think we just play the Courser. Yeah, we play the Courser because it can block the Geist. I can double block the Geist. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So let's just go ahead and Foothills for a Forest. Play the Courser. And land on top. Okay. So unfortunately, next turn is going to be pretty anticlimactic. We're probably going to just drop the Blood Moon, which isn't bad. It's going to shut off his white mana with his lands, but unfortunately he has the Hierarch already, so it's not a great. I mean, this next is not going to be. Just write down what we got here. What did I mull on this one? I don't think I did. My opponent did, and he's actually ahead. He has 2 cards in hand, though, is all. So, all right. So we got to do this. He's going to go ahead and he's going to kill the Skoos, which I understand why in this scenario, but we have to do. I mean, he could actually just kill the Courser, but we can't not block here. I'd be shocked if he had a trick for this. Oh my god, he does. Oh, it's fucking Coco. Oh my god, that would be horrible if he drew a... I mean, even if he draws a Drug Skull Captain, though, it's not the end of the world. He did. Oh, shit. And a Selfless Spirit. Oh my god. We're going to lose this. We are absolutely going to lose this game. What a Coco. Yeah, we can't win this. Because these all have hexproof, even with the Selfless Spirit, we can't win this game. I shouldn't have actually shown him the Stone Rain. I should have just scooped. Because next turn he's going to swing here. Yeah, I'm just going to scoop to this. Wow, that was a hell of a good mull. Okay. Alright, let's go Anger Plan, Ooze out. Primal out. Stormbreath stays in. Glorybringer's not bad in this matchup either. This is probably the only switch we're going to make. I don't want to go with the Kitchen Finks. They have too many flyers. Trinisphere is kind of weird. Their deck basically runs around 3 mana anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. I can't think of anything to bring the Rec Sage in for. The Grudges, the Relics are probably weak, so... That was a hell of a good mull to 5. It's about as good as you can ask. I don't think this is a good matchup. I don't think I've done this matchup. If I actually... Let's see. Bant... Spirits. I've not done this matchup yet. I've done Bant Coco, which I'm 1-1. I know I'm 1-0 with. I've only had one matchup in 130 some matches. Huh. Okay. I don't think I keep this. This doesn't beat Spirits. This doesn't do much of anything, to be honest. This doesn't either. This is the same hand minus 1 card, but we got to keep this one. This seemed bad. Again, I don't think I've faced this matchup before, but it does not seem good. It does not seem good. Yep. That's even... Ugh. It only hits instants and sorceries, right? Yeah, okay. Which means this Chandra is still going to be good. But it means Bloodbraid Elf is a lot worse. Because I'm going to cast it at 4. Alright. Yeah, this matchup does not seem good. If you could sneak in a Blood Moon early... This probably turns... Oh, and there's a Pride Mage, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. We have 2 choices here. We can Molten Rain basically the Mausoleum Wanderer. It's effectively what it's going to be. We can play the Courser for fix. And then the Courser could go into Chandra, which kills a Pride Mage. I mean, all this is going to do is just eat the Mausoleum Wanderer. But it also does mean if I do get another land, the Bloodbraid Elf into Cascade is that much better. But it also doesn't change the math on the board, because he still gets the Exalted trigger off this. He's going to swing for 3. So I think I'm just... The thing is, though, this also kills this. Alright, let's Molten Rain. I mean, this is just going to eat the Mausoleum Wanderer. I don't think he lets this resolve. I'd be surprised, unless he's got just... He's flooded. There's a Misty. If this goes Misty into Geist, and if we draw Anger of the Gods, that's really good. Keep in mind that Bloodbraid Elf can also go to Anger of the Gods, so a land here or just Anger of the Gods would be really good, especially if this is Geist. And it is. Oh, Anger 1 time. Either Anger or a land into Anger. Alright, well, we're halfway there. Anger. On the top. Anger. Anger the Gods. Anger the Gods. Come on, man. Anger the Gods, me. Damn. Fuck. I think I actually... Yeah, you gotta hold the Bloodbraid back for potentially blocking the Geist. This is usually when the Bant Spirits deck's gonna play the Selfless Spirit. And then it's just going to eat itself. Oh, I could play Path. I guess that works too. Yep. All right. Well, gonna take 8. Hey, this seems like a horrible matchup. It really does. Ugh, fuck. What am I gonna have? 7 mana at my disposal, so I can go Courser of Kruphix into Chandra into killing Pride Mage. So let's play the Courser. I mean, he probably even attacks with a Geist and just goes at my face. Probably doesn't even worry about the Chandra. Or he doesn't even let this resolve. If this is a... Oh, man. If this is a... oh, no. It isn't. I was thinking it was the... the fuck's it called? The counterspell on a stick. Why can't... Spell Queller. Again, I might just be dead here. If that's the Spell Queller, you play that really well. It is. Wow. I'm dead. Well played. That seems like a horrible match. I don't think I've ever... Again, I have not played that matchup. But that does seem horrible. I don't think we could ever win that matchup. We need to run into multiple Anger the Gods to have a chance. So, all right, this is the last matchup of our night. This will be our second league finished. Why am I drawing my 1-drops tonight? This isn't bad, but it's not good. I mean, I keep this, but it's not good. I'm just not drawing my accelerants tonight. I gotta keep it, but I'm not happy about it. So I probably just play the Cinderglade first. So, I mean, this still can randomly just wreck decks. So, and I'm kind of all over the board. It's also discard resistant. So if I go there, yeah, that's fine. Oh, I don't have to get 2 forests down. We playing which one? There's only 2 decks this could be. Or I guess there could be 3 decks, but I doubt this is Zoo. Zoo usually has the draw on that one. They wouldn't keep 7 on the draw without a 1-drop, so is this Blackcleave Cliffs? Is this Dredge? Dredge plays Stomping Ground. Tarmogoyf. Oh, it's Jund. Okay, just straight up Jund. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna attack the black mana. It's just straight up Jund. Yep, hit me for 2. So I think we're going to go with Tireless Tracker into Heath here. I mean, we could just Stone Rain the Stomping Ground or whatever he gets here. It's probably black mana. It's probably a either a Tomb, yeah. Is this going to be a Bob or another Goyf? It's a Bob. Okay, let's think this out. So if we hit the Overgrown Tomb, Goyf is still a 2/3. Confidant doesn't change. So that's 4. He's going to be down to 13 and taking Bob damage. If we play the Courser of Kruphix, if he has a Terminate, we're in pretty bad shape with a Terminate. So I think I'm just going to Molten Rain, Heath, pass. We'll see if we can keep him off land, and Bob can be, hopefully, to our advantage. Come on, Bob. Here's a Goyf. It's down to 11. So he's going to have 2 Goyfs, but they're both going to be 2/3s. So it's not the end of the world here. I don't want to play this Courser, though. I really don't. So I think I'm just going to go Tireless Tracker here. So I'm going to actually hold back the Heath. Gives me an additional card. It takes me off of a red mana source, but I think I'd rather do that. Oh, another one. So let's play the Tireless Tracker. Wait, let me think about this. Yeah, I can't play the Courser Crucifix because if he has a removal spell for the Courser, he gains 4 power off the Goyfs. If I play Tireless Tracker and then crack both Windswept Heaths, I end up getting 3 clues, which will be really fucking good next turn. And I can also eat his Bob. Hell, I can eat a Goyf. Yeah, that works. I'll take 2 to gain the clues. And I'm just going to do it now. It's not like there's any reason not to here. And into Arbor Elf. Okay, that's not horrible. He's a little ahead with the Goyfs. Oh, no black mana, please. No black mana for that Kolaghan's Command. It's the instant half of it that actually concerns me. I mean, he could actually target himself and throw a Lily in the yard, and that would get him 1 up. God damn it. Now I might actually just lose here. Ugh. I'm at 1. Yeah, now I think I just lose. Damn. Kolaghan's Command will do the trick. I can only gain 1 off of this. I can't get him off of that. I don't think he's playing Emrakul in his deck. That is unfortunate. He drew the land. And he didn't even draw it off the Bob. I mean, he drew poorly off Bob. Yeah, it's game. Oh, wait, 2 into Bloodbraid Elf? Is there maybe a win there with Bloodbraid Elf? He'd be at 5. It doesn't really run much 5-drops in his deck. But actually, Molten Rain. Actually, you know what? Bloodbraid into Molten Rain. That is an out. That would actually be an out. Oh, no, and he can just cast Kolaghan's during his upkeep. That didn't matter anyway. Oh, no, he wouldn't be able to do it. That actually would have been an out. That would have been an out. Because he wouldn't have been able to cast it. Alright, so that's out. The Blood Moons are good here. They're not great. They're good. They're good enough. Storm Breath is garbage. The Finks aren't too bad, but I don't think they're better than anything else I want to keep in. The Scoozes have to stay in. The Inferno Titans are okay. Again, they're not great. They're still better than Kitchen Finks. They do kill, random things, and they're, it's Lightning Bolt on a stick. Definitely don't want to go with the Trinispheres. Don't really care about the Rex Sage. Anger is not great because the Goyf is usually out of range. Again, the Blood Moons are usually good enough when they hit. Yeah, I think this is okay just like this. We're just going to attack the yard. It'll keep the Goyfs under control. Then we only have to worry about is the Bobs. I guess we keep this. It's not a great hand by any stretch. He goes down to 6. I mean, it gives me a turn 2 Tireless Tracker. If he doesn't deal with it right away, I'm going to get some decent advantage off of it. Okay. An LD spell would be great here. That is not an LD spell. So we're going to just Stomping Ground into Tireless Tracker and hope it sticks. If it doesn't, whatever. I'll just play the Chandra next turn. That's really not where you want to be with this deck against Jund, is turn 2 Tireless Tracker, go. It's going to die to Bolt. It's going to die to Terminate. You're not going to get the advantage off it that you want. If he doesn't have either of those, though, it's actually going to be great because I'm going to get 2 clues off of it, but it's not going to live. I doubt it will live here. Yeah. Oh, and he went the other half of it. He's going to be sorely disappointed. If I had the instant, or if I had the sorcery, I would have fucking cast it. Ooh, that's a nice one. I don't understand why he discarded the Bloodbraid Elf to look at my hand. If I had an instant, I would have cast it on turn 2. That one I'm not too... I would not have done that. Oh, that is fucking gorgeous. That's about as good as you can ask right there. He's got another one. So, Thoughtseize? Tarmogoyf. 1, 2, 3. Let's figure this out. How can I do this and use everything? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play that. Play that. I'd have to go up with the Chandra to do that. So I guess I just play Relic. Wait. How's this work? He's not going to do this. So let's go here. We use the green mana. We use the red to play the Relic. That'll allow me to get in for 3. Because he's not going to block. If he does, okay, I'll just eat it then. I'm fine with this. I don't get to play my Chandra this turn, but that's fine. I get a Goyf out of there. I'll just play land and pass. I'm fine with this play. Follow up with another? You got it. So it's going to be a 2-3. So here I probably just play the Chandra. Oh, I definitely play the Chandra now. Let's get in for 3. The second Chandra is the one that'll get him. Alright, he's gonna drop down to 9. He'll probably get a Blood Crypt. Yeah. So Lily would kill my Bloodbraid. There's a Bob. How you doing, Bob? Alright, so I'm going to play the land first in case there's an Inferno Titan on the top here. Nope, just a forest. I could play the other Chandra, kill the Bob, get in, take him down to 4. Sure. Why not? That's fine. Unless that last card is Terminate. He's going to drop down to 4. He'll drop down to 3. The Raging Ravine theoretically is live, but that's probably game. And I don't think this changes. This is for the sandwich right here, boys and girls. Did I mull that game? I don't think I did. He did. Yeah, he went to 6. All right, this is going to be our last match of the night. It is midnight. I have to work in the morning. This is our second league finish here. This actually hasn't been a great night. I did punt away a win in the last league. The funny thing is, though, we've played 10 different decks. I did lose one matchup that I thought was unlosable, but he drew very, very well in game 3. That was against Scapeshift. All right. Against Jund, this is fine. So we're going to go with the Sprawl plan. This is just fine. This is actually a perfect hand to test this, because the Glorybringer is the reason I'm testing this tonight. Oh, fuck. I do need another land, though, because unfortunately the Cinderglade is junk right now. So we have to go with the Stomping Ground into the Utopia Sprawl, which is not where you want to be with this, but you kind of have to in this scenario. It just means Blood Moon is a little bit worse. But I definitely, this is the reason I want to test this matchup tonight, is I want to see how Glorybringer is in relation to everything else. Fuck! That is really bad. Oh, this Cinderglade is killing me, man. It's a singleton in the deck, and I run it just for aggro matchups. You got a Bloodbraid Elf out of it. Okay. Well, he's not going to cast it anytime soon, so that's actually not the end of the world. Now, the problem here is he could Lily and take out the Arbor Elf, or Inquisition and take one of my 3 Stone Rains. You got to Scooze. Yep, I don't think I'm blocking. All right, another Sprawl. Okay, oh my god. We're just going to cast Inferno Titan here. I don't give a shit about the Bloodbraid Elf. I don't think it matters. I think we still want to go with red here. Oh, that works. I mean, it's gonna get terminated probably, but that puts me way far ahead there. It also means this Terminate doesn't kill my Arbor Elf, which doesn't net me off 3 additional mana here. So here comes the Bloodbraid Elf. Just don't hit Terminate. Golgari Charm. That's all good, dude. Alright, so that does take me off of the mana here, but so we just attack, and then I think we're gonna Stone Rain the Treetop Village, maybe? What do we do here? This is actually interesting. I mean, we're gonna attack, hit him for 7. I could, oh no, I can't Glorybringer yet. I could play the Courser, but I don't think that's a smart play. I think we're just gonna take down the Treetop Village. Or no. We're gonna hit the Blackleaf Cliffs. We gotta get him off of Double Lily. That's a big one. Oh shit! I actually might just cast Courser then. Liliana would be really bad here. So we got to take him off double black. Liliana would be horrible here, but we still do have a Glorybringer here, so it's not like it's the worst thing of all time. So what we're gonna get in for 8 here. Take him down to 8. As long as he doesn't go land into Liliana, I'm in great shape. Did I get a sandwich out of this one? Love playing for the sandwich, the 3-2 draw, basically. So you need to have an answer for this right now. And he doesn't, and that is the game. All right, well, we went 3-2. Basically got our money back and got a free chest out of this. Let's go and just crack that son of a bitch for giggles. Jesus Christ, I'm almost out of tickets. I spent most of my tickets buying this deck, so... I was up to like 250, and then I spent like 200 on the deck. And did we get anything important out of here? A Memnarch. Oh, it's the double rare pack with a Chandra Nalar. They're both shit. So, I don't think Memnarch's worth anything either. But alright, boys and girls. I think we're going to call it here. It is, what? It's a little after midnight. I got to get to bed. So, ended up going 5-5 with this tonight. I do think that we punted away the Storm matchup. That was the very first matchup of the night. That was a win that I think we punted. I don't think there's any doubt that was a punt. It was there, and we just punted it away. But so I think I'm happy with this build. The change I wanted to make was the Glorybringer and the Storm Breath. I was running 2 Storm Breath, and I'm running 1 and 1, and I like this change. This does randomly kill things. I didn't fully get to use it, but even in this last game, it was in my hand and I liked it. It's like I wanted to use it. If I wanted to, if I want to just kill something with 4 toughness, I can do it. I think it doesn't have the pro white that obviously the Storm Breath has, so it is a little bit weaker to Path to Exile. It still eats the same double bolts, but the deck is weak against aggro decks. So, if you can take out a 4 toughness creature on turn 3 or 4, do it. And then hopefully that'll be long enough for you to actually stabilize. So I think I'm going to stick with this one. I think I like the build. So the other 74 I've been fine with for a few weeks now. I've been fine with this build. It's just this is the one thing I wanted to test tonight. So Storm Breath has definitely got its advantages. The monstrosity never gets used. I think I've activated it like twice. But I think I do. I think I like the Glory. I think I'm going to keep the one Glorybringer in here. It's an easy card to sideboard out to against control matchups. So that's going to do it for us, boys and girls. Again, it's like 12:30. I got to get to bed. So thanks everybody for joining us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with... I think we're going to do more Zelda racing tomorrow. Yeah, I think we'll be back on the Zelda plan. I think we'll be back to our normal grind. I think. I'm not exactly sure, but I hope everyone has a great night. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Hit the follow button if you want to see when we come online next. We're generally on most nights doing Zelda racing, old school shit. We're in the middle of Final Fantasy VI right now. We're about 6 hours left in that game, 5 or 6 hours, something like that, and occasional Magic testing. We do have a marathon that'll be coming up probably in the next month. We're about halfway to our marathon goal, and we'll be doing another 24-hour marathon. That'll be our 5th. So, again, everybody, hope you had a great night, and we'll talk to you later.